Halo, halo, siemano, to znowu ja. Dzisiaj jest 15 czerwca 2021 roku, jest godzina 21:30 i wtorek kontynuujemy zagranie Skyrima. Dobra. Wszystko napisane, wszystko pozaliczane. Piąteczka, wszystko jest git, także... Dobra. Jutro mam dwa zaliczenia, w sumie jedno o 10, drugie o 15. Te nieszczęsne bazy danych będę kombinował. Mam nadzieję, że wszystko będzie picobello. A później coś jeszcze mam. Czego nie pamiętam, co mam. Co ja tam mam później? Jakieś coś mam, jakieś zaliczenie. No dobra, chodźmy tu jeszcze do tego kamienia mocy. Dobra. O. The Shadowstone. Niewidzialność daje. Dobra, i tu jest jakaś farma. Jest 11, tu powinni powychodzić już sałpy. Snowshot Farm.
I trust you're not planning any trouble.
Oh.
What can I do? My husband and I were just recently married.
If you're looking to purchase goods, I have no honest pay for honest work.
I'm originally from Cyrodiil, but I left there after I had a falling out with my family. This was the first door in Skyrim I knocked upon, and little did I know my future husband would be answering the door. I like the farm life. It's a huge change from living in a city. Advild's made me a happy woman. I wouldn't want to be with anyone else in the world.
Okay.
I'm not so sure the few guards they've assigned to the farm are enough.
Hey, watch it!
Dostałeś w domu.
Order of the yarn, stop right there. Smart man. Now come along with us.
Zabiłem człowieka, męża właśnie. Została wdową szybko. Jestem ciekaw, czy coś powie. Tylko dlatego to zrobiłem. O kurde, to będzie zabawne, jak on powie. O, kobieta ucieka. Jak tam, mężuś? Nie chce ze mną gadać.
Oh no! By the gods! This can't be happening!
Ta nie chce ze mną rozmawiać. No ta, no co może zrobić, nie? Nie podoba mi się ta zbroja. Myślałem, że będzie normalnie miało rękawy takie, a nie jakieś gówna. Może go tak zostawię? Nie, no chyba nie. Czekajcie, zobaczę na necie. Jak on się nazywa? Leonora Arius. Leonara. Dobra. Oh no, this isn't happening. Nie będę jej chłopa zabijał.
I'm not so sure the few guards they've assigned to the farm are enough.
It will have to do. Besides, if it came to blows, I'm sure the snowshods would come out here and assist us.
I suppose so. I just fear they won't make it out here in time.
Just worry about keeping the fields tended, and let the Jarl worry about the war.
Snowshots, nie wiem, to są... Czy to jakaś organizacja, czy... Czy co? Czy legenda? No dobra. Riftem tu nie pójdziemy, tutaj sobie będzie, tutaj będziemy szli kiedy indziej, pewnie tutaj też. W takim razie chodźmy do Riften. W końcu. Pierwsza gildia złodziei, czy gildia Mroczne Bractwo? Może Mroczne Bractwo najpierw.
Hold there. Before I let you into Riften, you need to pay the visitor's tax.
Aha, jasne. Co to za...
For the privilege of entering the city. What does it matter?
Ta.
All right, calm down. No need for that. I'll let you in right away. Just need to get the gate unlocked. Welcome to Riften.
No i widzicie.
The gate's unlocked. You can head inside when...
I had another run-in with the Thieves' Guild.
Be careful, Mule. The Thieves' Guild has Maven Blackbriar at its back. One snap of her fingers and you could end up in Riften jail. Or worse.
They represent the reason I'm here. I can't just ignore them, Eren.
I know. I just don't want you to leave. You're the only good thing that's happened to this city in a long time. I've never seen Mule this upset about anything. The city really gets to her.
You're a stranger here too, huh? To call it a guild is ridiculous. How can people who would betray one another over a gold coin be considered part of an association? They're the worst kind. Even the Dark Brotherhood abides by a strict set of rules and tradition. These thieves are just rabble. What do you think? You know, I'm beginning to respect you. Other than Eren, you seem to be the only other person I've met I might be able to trust. Since we share the same opinion of them, let me warn you that they're recruiting others to join their guild, and you should be cautious. Maven Blackbriar, the matriarch of the family, represents everything that's wrong with this city. She's bribed countless officials, has friends back in the Imperial City, and freely associates with the Thieves' Guild. I've tried everything I can to protect Riften's citizens from her family, but to no avail. Well, there is Ingun Blackbriar, Maven's daughter. Strange girl. She likes to spend time down in Elgrim's elixirs working on her alchemy. Then you have Hemming, Maven's son. Spoiled brat and heir to her empire. He follows her word like a loyal dog follows its master. And finally, Sibi, the worst of all of them. He's in Riften jail for murder. I've been adventuring across Tamriel since I was a fresh-faced young woman barely able to swing a blade. My travels have taken me from High Rock to Valenwood, Elsewhere to Morrowind, and all points in between. Many years ago I lost my blade, Grimsever, within a Dwemer ruin. I took it as a sign that I was wasting my days in search of wealth. You and I are alike. We seek challenge and great fortune. But for me, that's where the similarities end. You see, Riften is my great beast to be slain, and my fortune comes from gratitude and trust. It's been difficult. I've taken the burdens of this city's problems upon myself, and I keep running into impossible obstacles. Corruption, lies and deceit are the order of the day here. If it wasn't for Eren, the young man who saved my life, I think I'd already have given up long ago. It was Eren who found me dying outside of a Dwemer ruin. If he hadn't brought me here and nursed me back to health, I would have died. When my strength returned and he told me about the problems plaguing Riften, I decided fate brought me here for a reason. So I stayed.
Okej.
Safe travels.
I don't know you. You and Riften looking for trouble? Don't say something you'll regret. Last thing the Blackbriars need is some loudmouth trying to meddle in their affairs. The Blackbriars have Riften in their pocket and the Thieves Guild watching their back, so keep your nose out of their business. Me? I'm Maul. I watch the streets for them. If you need dirt on anything, I'm your guy. But it'll cost you. All right. Let's not get too hasty now. So what do you want to know? Do I look like a merchant to you? You're gonna have to take that up with Vex in the Thieves Guild. Get in good with them and you'll find her. Well, you got Maven. She pretty much runs the whole operation. She's got friends in high places, if you know what I mean. She's also got ties to the Dark Brotherhood and the Thieves Guild, so basically, no one can touch her. Just remember, if she tells you to do something, you damn well better do exactly what she says. You kidding? My brother Dirge works in their hideout. I used to run with them myself, but took a job with Maven after they started hitting a rough patch. If you want to get in on that action, find Brynjolf in the marketplace. I'm sure he could use someone like you.
Okej.
Be seeing you around.
I'm really getting tired of your excuses. When you borrowed the money, you said you'd pay it back on time and for double the usual fee.
I know I did. But how was I to know the shipment would get robbed?
Next time, keep your plans quieter, and nothing would have happened to it.
What? Are you telling me you robbed it? Why? Why are you doing this to me?
Look, Shadra, last warning. Pay up or else. All I care about is the gold. Everything else is your problem.
Okej.
Huh? Yes. Hofgrir took me in when I arrived in Riften about a year ago. He's been teaching me everything he knows. Horses are my whole life. Back in Hammerfell, I helped my family raise horses at our farm. I hope to open my own stables one day, but I think it's going to take a lot longer than I expected. I owe a great deal of money to someone, and I think they cheated me. I don't know what to do. I was able to work out a deal with the stables in Whiterun to sell me some of their tack and harnesses. I borrowed some gold from Sapphire to pay for the shipment, but it got robbed before it even arrived. Now Sapphire wants her money back, and if I don't pay her, I think she's going to kill me. You will? Oh, thank you.
Okej.
Be careful with Sapphire. She... all sorts of nasty people.
My food is the best in all of Skyrim. Always as fresh
Sure.
as the day it was collected.
Oh, thank you.
Never done
Divines
an honest
bless
day's
your
work in
kind
your life for all
heart,
that
Dark.
coin you're carrying. Hey, lad.
Co?
I'm saying you've got the coin, but you didn't earn a septim of it honestly. I can tell.
All meats guaranteed, clean and free.
Oh, but that's where you're wrong, lad. Wealth is my business. Maybe you'd like a taste. I've got a bit of an errand to perform, but I need an extra pair of hands. And in my line of work, extra hands are well paid. Simple. I'm going to cause a distraction. You're gonna steal Medesi's silver ring from a strongbox under his stand. Once you have it, I want you to place it in Branche's pocket without him noticing.
Vegetables as crisp as a winter
There's someone
morning.
that wants to see him put out of business permanently. That's all you need to know. Now, you tell me when you're ready, and we'll get started. We've been contracted to make sure Branche remembers not to meddle in affairs that aren't his own.
All meats guaranteed,
Now,
clean
since we're
and
not the
free
Dark
from
Brotherhood,
hard
We're not going to kill him. We're just going to make sure he sits in the prisons for a few days. Do you want me to hold your... You're going to have to sneak over to Medesi's stall and use your lockpick on the strongbox. Then, when you have the ring, you pickpocket Branchet and leave it behind. I'm ready when you are. Just
May
give
the
the
ground
word.
you walk quake as you pass.
I'll fight the
Tam.
Indian myself.
Of
if
course.
They dare show
I
their
rented a
faces
bed
here.
there. Where else would I sleep?
I have plenty of room in my bed.
Good. That must be very comfortable for you. I think mine's a bit too small. Perhaps we could trade?
library's worth of knowledge in moments, or grow back that missing
Jakaś kurwa.
New around Riften? Take my advice. Stay at the Bee and Barb. The bunkhouse isn't for you.
Okej.
Of course not. You expect me to take care of it by myself? My niece Svana helps me with the chores. She'd be more help if she kept her head out of the clouds. She's been with me ever since her parents were killed by bandits and she was dropped in my lap. I don't know why I bother.
Make love like a saber cat, or crush your enemies to dust like a giant. Only a mere 20 gold coins, and all this could be yours.
I presume you're bothering me for a good reason. Of course. Nothing gets done without my approval in this city. I have the Jarl's ear, and the guards in my pocket. Anyone makes trouble for me, and I pay a visit to the Thieves' Guild. Make me angry, and I contact the Dark Brotherhood. You do well to remember that the next time you make such a stupid observation.
Okej.
I believe we're done.
Zdenerwowała mnie, więc idę odebrać wszystko, co znaczące dla niej. Całe jej plecy.
Those who shirk their duties will get an extra beating. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, Grelod.
And one more thing. I will hear no more talk of adoptions. None of you riffraff is getting adopted, ever. Nobody needs you. Nobody wants you. That, my darlings, is why you're here. Why you will always be here, until the day you come of age and get thrown into that wide, horrible world. Now, what do you all say?
We love you, Grelod. Thank you for your kindness.
That's better. Now scurry off, my little gutter snipes.
Jakaś zjebana babka.
You really shouldn't be here. I'm sorry, but the children aren't up for adoption right now. You should go. Sadly, yes. Even the townsfolk have taken to calling her Grelod the Kind. Her very existence has become something of a running joke. Grelod runs this orphanage because she's old and set in her ways and doesn't know any other life. These children need love and comfort. I try, but I'm sorry. You should go. The children aren't up for adoption, and it's cruel to get their hopes up. Besides, Grelod hates visitors. I'm sorry, no. Grelod is the headmistress here. I wish things were otherwise. All of these children deserve a better home. But there's nothing I can do.
Grelod ain't gonna like some stranger just hanging around. Sometimes, when she goes to her room to work or sleep, I slip out for a bit. A boy's gotta make a living, right?
Okej.
Until next time. I do hope Miss Grelod is... Well, she's a terrible old crone. No person could be that cruel. I think she's part Hagraven. She only lets us out in the yard once, in the morning. And she just stands there watching us. Like I said, Hagraven. Until next time. Please, mister, you gotta get me out of here. Ever since Aventus left, Grelod's been even meaner than usual. I swear, she's gonna kill one of us. I ain't afraid of the old hag, still. I wish Constance was in charge. She treats us real good. Constance. Sometimes she gives me little snacks, which is good, 'cause we only get but one meal. Late, too, in the afternoon. I'm a growing boy. I need as much food as I can get.
Yes, Grelod.
Bye.
I'm really afraid of Grelod. When Aventus escaped, she was so mad. I got double the beatings that day.
I'll handle it. No need to blow things out of proportion.
I hate her. Everyone hates her. She's the meanest person I ever met. Sometimes she even locks us in the room. Constance tries to stop her, and is real good to us, but it's never enough. All right then.
Okay.
Dropped me off here a year ago. But they're coming back to get me. They said so.
What do you want? You have no business being in here. What are you staring at, you worthless piece of gutter trash? I simply must start locking the doors again. Think you can intimidate me?
Nie wiem, czy ją pierdolnąć.
In my own orphanage? Ha!
Nie spaliło jej. Dajcie mali, bo mnie kurwa zabije, star zabierze mnie. No wypierdalać, bo was też zaraz pozabijam.
Be careful.
Someone has killed Grelin!
Grelin is dead! Aventus did it!
Hooray! Grelin the
Tak.
Oh, Helga, there you are. Your special order from Hammerfell came in off the last Brigitte caravan.
Oh, cool. I wanted to try that out as soon as
Don't
possible.
miss out. Purchase a bottle of my genuine farmer blood elixir. Only 20 centimes each.
Chodźmy tutaj zobaczyć. Może coś ciekawego będzie.
I'm kind of busy, but if you need any potions or ingredients, let me know. You here for lessons like Ingen? Or did you wish to buy some?
Inwestycja.
I think... Thank you. I'll be... Take a look.
Co ja tu mam? To... Nie sprzedam mu artefaktów na pewno. Co masz?
Well, the moisture in the air is better for the ingredients. It isn't every day that you get your hands on fresh Nirnroot or painted troll fat. It also makes it easier to gather water when the canal is right out the front door. Besides, I also prefer the quiet. I didn't open this business for browsing. Come in, buy what you need, and get out. Hardly. In fact, I don't know how I get anything done with all the distractions I have to put up with. My wife, Halfjorg, well, she's a necessary evil, I suppose. Not a lick of talent when it comes to alchemy, but she keeps me fed. Then there's Ingen Blackbriar, bright young thing and a worthy apprentice, when she isn't wasting my rare ingredients.
Okay.
Yes, yes, goodbye.
Where's my head? I never even greeted you properly. I swear if I wasn't around, Elgrim would forget to eat his meals. How we make any coin at all is beyond me. In fact, I need to arrange for someone to pick up an ore sample for me in Shore Stone. Goodness knows Elgrim won't lift a finger to do it. You would? Oh, that would be wonderful. Speak to Filnyar in Shore Stone. He's got some sort of ore sample he wants us to identify and was willing to pay us well for it.
Okay.
When Elgrim said we were setting up shop down here, I told him he would catch his death. The dirt, the moisture, is disgusting. Who wants to spend their life living like a skeever? But that old bellyacre just fed me some nonsense about light ruining his mixtures and being close to the water. Ah. I know how to mix a few basic potions, but I'm nowhere near as skilled as a master alchemist. I've picked up a few tricks by reading the tomes scattered all over the shop, but I don't have the knack to pull off half of the formulas. I wish Elgrim had spent more time tutoring me than that Ingen girl. Oh, no, I didn't mean it that way. Elgrim can barely put on his own shoes, let alone have the energy to pursue a young girl. He's been gushing about how talented Ingen is at alchemy. He'd never say it to her face. That's not his way. I just think Elgrim's taken it upon himself to mentor the young thing. So he focuses a lot of attention on her.
Okej.
Be careful. The road to Shore's Stone could be dangerous.
Okej. Dobra, jeszcze wejdę na górę. Co to jest? Pogadam z tą typiarką w tym barze tu.
People of Riften, heed my words. The return of the dragons is not mere coincidence. This is one of the signs that Lady Mara is displeased with your constant inebriation. Put down your flagons filled with your vile liquids, and embrace the teachings of the handmaiden of time.
That would be a fatal mistake.
No, Marumo.
Come on, think about it. She'll reward us.
Kirama, certainly we can come to some sort of an understanding. These people must be made aware of the chaos they've
Son
seen.
traces it back here, and Maven is implicated. I'll be sure to tell her it was your idea.
Use them as an excuse to harass our customers.
You look like you could use a drink.
I'll
What do you
remove
say to
myself
some
from this
cheap
den of
meat?
iniquity.
We're not kicking you out. Just keep the sermons at the temple and let us all sin in peace.
If you've got the coin,
Mordę tam kurwa szczurze.
Yeah.
Znaczy jaszczurka.
What's your problem? I knew that stupid kid would try and find a way to weasel out of his debt. Look, this is really simple. I lent him some gold, he promised to pay me back, and now he says he's broke. End of story.
Why don't they listen?
All right. Take it easy. No idea why you'd care about a stranger so much, but this isn't worth a fight. Tell Shadra I'm forgetting about his debt.
They always try to
I hope we bump into each other again.
give them an inch and they'll take a mile.
I'll tell you one thing. If you don't make peace...
Welcome to the Bee and Barb, my lord. If I can interest you in one of our special drinks, you let me know.
Na razie dużo pogadanki, dlatego się nie odzywam.
I met her when I wandered into Riften a few years ago. Been smitten with her ever since. In fact, I'm thinking of asking her to marry me. In Blackmarsh, tradition dictates we present a potential mate a unique wedding ring to represent our future bond. I already have the gold band, but all I need are 3 flawless
Jesus
amethysts to complete the setting. I was hoping you'd offer. I didn't think it was my place to ask such a favor of you. I thank you.
Just shut up and drink, Longman.
Every Argonian wedding proposal band is supposed to have 3 flawless amethysts as part of their design. 2 of the gems, the ones on the outside, represent the couple to be married. 1 for the husband, 1 for the wife. The amethyst in the center represents the Hist, the entity that all Argonians consider a sacred part of our lives. 3, in fact. They're my own recipe. Brought them over here from my days as a bartender in Gideon. First is the Velvet Lechance, which is a mixture of blackberry, honey, spiced wine, and a touch of nightshade. Perfectly safe, I assure you. Second, we have the White Gold Tower, which is heavy cream with a layer of blended mead, lavender, and dragon's tongue on top. Last, and only for the bravest of souls, we have the Cliff Racer, which is firebrand wine, Cyrodiilic brandy, Flynn, and Sujama. They're vermin, garbage. They're exactly what makes this city such a horrible place to live. How appropriate they should live in the Ratway with the rest of the trash. Disgusting. Ruined sewers filled with goodness knows what. There's an entrance down by the canal, but I'd highly advise you to stay out of there. It's the Thieves' Guild's territory.
Okay.
If you'll excuse me, I have other things to attend to.
If your allegiance lies with the Empire, we haven't much to discuss. They mean to take our history and crush it all in the name of some damn treaty. The soil beneath our feet is steeped in the blood of our ancestors. We've fought for this land, and died for it. I lost my own daughter to the Imperial dogs. And by Talos, I'll not lose anyone else.
I could care less about it.
Lelia joined the Stormcloaks many years ago, when the first of the skirmishes broke out across Skyrim. I was so proud. She served as a battle maiden, using her healing arts to help those that fell on the battlefield. Never even lifted a blade in her life. It didn't matter. The Imperial soldiers cut her down, killed her like a dog, and left her body to rot in the mud. And that's why I won't rest easy until every single Imperial
Dobra,
soldier
zamknij się,
joins
kurwa,
her.
stary dziadzie.
I already said shut.
Dziewczyna idzie... Zamknij się. Dziewczyna idzie na wojnę i ginie. I gość się wścieka na żołnierzy... z żołnierzy, którzy są tam po przeciwnej stronie. Pewnie szła w patrolu, czy gdziekolwiek indziej. Spotkali ją. Spotkali patrol, zaczęli bić, to zaczęła leczyć przeciwników, więc ustrzelili ją. No a co chcesz, kurwa, innego. Co, miała ten... Mieli zostawić i niech sobie wracają do życia, kurwa, ludzie, tak? Dobra.
Well, Growled the Kind. Is she, you know... Aha! I knew you could do it. I just knew it. I knew the Dark Brotherhood would save me. Here, just like I promised. This should fetch you a nice price. Thank you. Thank you again.
Okej. Teraz czekamy chwilę. Pójdźmy z tradycją do białej grani. Ten toporek jest chujowy, on wygląda naprawdę tak, jakby był jednoręczny tak naprawdę. Dobra, nie wiem, coś sprzedam czy coś.
You're someone who... Take a look.
Co on mi dał? A właśnie Dragon Bone mam.
Don't forget to check it. The shop if you need.
Czemu mi się zaczął ten zwierzać, że jest komandorem? Ile tam było? 10 Fire Soulsów? 5? Nie pamiętam, pójdę i zbiorę trochę. Muszę wziąć 3 ametysty, chyba 10 wezmę po prostu Fire Soulsów, żeby mieć z głowy. Dobra. Raczej demonicznych tych nie chcę tu stawiać. Demonicznych... Znaczy tu, nie chcę w Solitucie wstawiać demonicznych artefaktów. Więc mogę w sumie tutaj gdzieś pierdolnąć. Ale no dole w sumie było dobre miejsce. Bo to jest shield rack. A to chujowo wygląda. Tam też jest taki. Ta. Ale jeszcze mu nie będę tego dawał. Mogłem tu się w sumie przekimać. Sorry, tu skoczę. Niech mi przyniesie list w końcu, a ten... Chyba trzeba dobę poczekać, żeby się zaktualizowało. Wszystko. Ktoś chce, to niech se przeczyta. O dzieciach, którzy są świniami, czy coś. Wall of Storms. Tup, 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 tup. Dobra.
Papa, can I get a few gold to spend? Please? Alright, thanks.
Muszę ją trochę oduczyć bycia takim, wiecie. Bycia taką. A, nie mogę tego odłożyć. Wcześniej mogłem. To śmieszne. O. Czyli nie musiałem wcale czekać na list. Ale animacja.
Sleep well. Does it matter? You're warm, dry, and still very much alive. That's more than can be said for old Grelod, Half of Skyrim knows. Old hag gets butchered in her own orphanage. Things like that tend to get around. Oh, but don't misunderstand. I'm not criticizing. It was a good kill. Old Crone had it coming. And you saved a group of urchins to boot. But there is a slight problem.
Co ona z tą ręką prawą ma pojebane?
You see, that little Aretino boy was looking for the Dark Brotherhood. For me and my associates. Grelod the Kind was, by all rights, a Dark Brotherhood contract. A kill that you stole. A kill you must repay. Well now, funny you should ask. If you turn around, you'll notice my guests. I've collected them from, well, that's not really important. The here and now. That's what matters. You see, there's a contract out on one of them, and that person can't leave this room alive. But, oh, which one? Go on. See if you can figure it out. Make your choice. Make your kill. I just want to observe and admire. Am I to take your silence as acceptance? Then you know where we stand. Make your kill and we're square. Repayment of your debt is but a discreet knife thrust away.
Ogólnie nie wiem, czemu tą rękę tak ma położoną, bo ona chyba o nic nie jest oparta.
The anticipation is killing me. Can you figure out who has the contract? Which one will you choose?
Okej. A gdzie jest mój... Dobra, pogadajmy z nimi.
I can hear you talking out there. Please let me go. I've done nothing to you. My name is Full-Time. I'm a soldier. Well, mercenary, really. You know, a sellsword. I've lived in Skyrim all my life. That's all. I'm a nobody, really. So, can't you just let me go? What? Oh, God. I don't want to die. Okay, well, I guess it's possible. I've been selling my sword arm for years now. killed a lot of people. Could be someone wanted revenge. But you're not going to kill me, right?
Get these things off of me! None of your damn business who I am. If you're going to kill me, just do it already. Esmara is my witness. If I didn't have this hood on right now, I would spit right in your face. Excuse me. What kind of question is that? I'm kneeling here with my hands bound and a sack over my head, and you have the gall to ask me that? What do you think, genius? I don't have time.
Whoever this is, clearly we got off on the wrong foot. But no worries. This is not the first time I have been bagged and dragged. Varsha, at your service. Obtainer of goods, taker of lives, and defiler of daughters. Have you not heard of me? Perhaps I will have my people carve my name in your corpse as a reminder. Me? Are you serious? Fool, don't you get it? I live in the shadow of death every day. A knife in every doorway. A knocked arrow on every rooftop. If one of my enemies would not pay to have me killed, I would take it as a personal insult. Tell you what, you release me and I promise my associates will not hunt you down like an animal and butcher you in the street. It is a win-win.
Po co ryzykować? Zabić ich najlepiej wszystkich, ale nie?
Well, well, aren't we the overachiever? 3 possibilities, 3 victims. Must have been one of them, right? So why take chances?
Dokładnie.
When most would speak, you listen. You think. You understand that the only thing that matters is you following my orders. To kill. Of course. And you've repaid your debt in full. Here's the key to the shack. But why stop here? I say we take our relationship to the next level. I would like to officially extend to you an invitation to join my family, the Dark Brotherhood. In the southwest reaches of Skyrim, in the Pine Forest, you'll find the entrance to our sanctuary. It's just beneath the road, hidden from view. When questioned by the Black Door, answer with the correct passphrase, "Silence, my brother." Then you're in, and your new life begins. I'll see you at home.
Ta. Pa. Gdzie będziemy? Gdzie będziemy? Gdzie wyjdziemy? Pa. Koło tego Abaddon Shack, który mieliśmy okazję już zobaczyć kiedyś, nawet odwiedzić. Ono tu będzie nadal? Chyba nie. Właśnie zniknęła. A trupy zostały. Nic tu raczej ciekawego nie ma. Dobra, idziemy, to jest koło Falkret, tam też byliśmy, tam akurat nie ma oznaczenia. Znaczy no, Skyhaven Temple. To nie tu, tutaj o jest. Tak, my tutaj też byliśmy, przechodziliśmy koło tego miejsca, ale nie było możliwości tam wejścia, ani to nie było oznaczone, nie? Dobra, zazwyczaj jakieś pierdołowate zwierzątka, jakieś kraby czy coś tam dają, że tu wrogowie niby są jacyś, ale... Co jest tak wolno zleciało? To znaczy tak szybko zleciała ta...
healed, and I may still show mercy.
Kto ty jesteś, ty? Nie mam pojęcia, kto to był. Czemu by chciał atakować? No ale trudno, nie? O, mogę się szybko travelować, więc... Beczka trochę. Ty głupia kurwa. A, zapomniałem wziąć tych Fire Saltsów. Ale to trudno, będzie jeszcze na pewno okazja. Znaczy będzie, no wiem, że będzie, bo wiem, że mam je, nie? Mam ich tego z 20 chyba, czy tam ile nawet więcej. Okej. A tutaj jest ten, byliśmy, to tu jakiś czarny stawik jest. Tak, tu są te drzwi. W polskiej wersji jakoś lepiej chyba ten dźwięk brzmiał. Wydaje mi się, że lepiej brzmiał ten dźwięk. Są takie drugie drzwi, które też swoją drogą chyba widzieliśmy. Nie, nie widzieliśmy ich. A może widzieliśmy? Nie pamiętam. Czemu to są czerwone kości? Ktoś kogoś zeżarł? Ara. A tutaj jest. Dobrze patrzę? To nie jest mapa Skyrim. Nie, czekajcie, może jest. Tutaj byłaby biała... Aha, tu są mokradło, myślę, że to miasto jest. To tutaj jest co? Whiterun? Czy Whitehelm, czy jak tam się nazywa? O. Dobra. O, są szmaty. Nie, wziąłem to.
Ah, at last. I hope you found the place all right. Well, what happens now is you start your new life in the Dark Brotherhood. You're part of the family, after all. This, as you can see, is our sanctuary. You won't find a safer place in all of Skyrim. So get comfortable.
Okay.
Yes, the silence suits you. Gives you an air of mystery. Now, down to business. I'm arranging a job for you. But in the meantime, go talk to Nazir. He may have some smaller contracts to tide you over. Soon, the Night Mother will arrive. And things around here are sure to get even more interesting. Ah, but one last thing. A welcome home present. The armor of the Dark Brotherhood. May it serve you well in all your endeavors.
Z takimi przyjaciółmi... 3 kropki. Kto jest nocna matka?
The unholy matron, the Shrouded Lady, the Mistress of the Void. She goes by many names. Ages past, Sithis gave a woman 5 children. She killed them to win his favor, thus becoming the Night Mother. If you believe that sort of thing. Today she's... well, she's a skeleton. An ancient corpse. But more importantly, a corpse that's being brought to this sanctuary by her keeper. Yes, A few months ago, I received word from the Night Mother's keeper that he had arrived in Skyrim from Cyrodiil. The Night Mother's crypt in Bravil was destroyed, a result of the chaos caused by the war with the Thalmor. That forced a relocation. I don't know where the keeper has been these past few months, but I recently received another letter. He's bringing the Night Mother here. Soon. They used to come from the Night Mother. Potential clients would perform the Black Sacrament, and she would hear their prayers. The Night Mother would communicate this to the listener, who would then dispatch a speaker to arrange the contract with the client. But that was a long time ago. There hasn't been a listener in years. Not since Cyrodiil was overrun in the war with the Thalmor. But people don't know that, so they still perform the ritual. And we eventually hear about it. When someone wants us, we find out. Try not to, but I do realize it's sometimes not that easy. You may want to make a statement, or a contract may require a public killing. Murder is obviously a very serious crime, and a very high bounty will be put on your head in the hold where the act was committed. You can run, obviously, but you'll still have a price on your head. If a guard attacks, you can attempt to yield by sheathing your weapon. If the guard accepts, you can serve your time in a cell, or pay your bounty. We've all gone through it. We do what we must to survive. But there is another option. Some members of the Thieves' Guild in Riften can get their bounties erased for a price. Something to think about. Used to be the Dark Brotherhood was bound by 5 tenets, but we stopped following those years ago. All those rules, all that discipline, and look where the Dark Brotherhood ended up. We're the last of our kind, and we live the way we see fit. Bottom line, respect your family. Do that, and everything else will fall into place. This sanctuary has been my entire life since I was a young woman. That's when I first discovered my, shall we call it, aptitude for elimination. I had an uncle, you see. He made certain unwanted advances. So I killed him, and liked it. Then I killed again, and liked it even more, and so on. I was recruited by the Dark Brotherhood, and have been here ever since. I met my husband, Arnbjorn, rose to leadership, and now, here we are.
To kurwa mamy.
Be sure and introduce yourself to your new family members. They're all very eager to meet you.
Ta, ogólnie to stuleje pękają, jak się widzi na pierwszy raz i słyszałem, że podobno ludzie byli wkurwieni tym, że ona jest mężatką.
Again. Do the part where he tries to buy you some candy.
Okay, wait. Here we go. Oh, you're such a pretty little girl. With the sweetie like a sweetie? Oh yes, how about some chocolate? Oh yes, please, kind sir. My mama and papa left me all alone, and I'm so very hungry. I know a shortcut to the candy shop, through this alley. Oh yeah, very good, very good. Mine's dark down here. Oh, but you're so beautiful, such a lovely smile. Your teeth! No!
So bad, but you are so wicked.
What about you, Festus? How did that last contract turn out?
Właśnie, czekajcie. Się tutaj dostosujmy. Myśmy... Aha, to jest magowskie takie, nie? A to jest ten, chyba taki Lucky Arbor. A, z maską i bez maski. Okej. musiał to odłożyć. 40, 56, jest 16, 24, nie, to jest 64. Okej. Będę musiał sobie zmienić miecze na ten.
Oh yes, please, old man.
Czemu nie ma tego maski? Ten na tej pokazuje, że jest maska, a na tej pokazuje, że jej nie ma. I tej co jest do pana? Czemu jak pokazuje mi, że maska ma być, to nie ma?
Ah, the young. Stupid. Always mocking the experienced and brilliant. My contract went very well, I'll have you know. Tried a new spell. Little something I've been working on in my spare time. Came this close to turning that priest inside out. Damned messy.
And what of your latest, Arnbjorn? Something about a Khajiit. Merchant, was it?
Oh, a big doggy chasing a little kitty. How adorable.
Ha 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 ha. Beka.
I am not adorable. It was not funny, and he wasn't a merchant. He was a Khajiit monk, a master of the Whispering Fang style. But now he's dead, and I have a new loincloth.
Ja myślę, że do mnie wszyscy podejdą. Co my tu mamy? Jest tu kuźnia? Jest.
Come now, what everyone else is saying, it can't possibly be true.
Oh, you mean in that manor house during the thunderstorm? What can I say? It happened, just like you heard.
But to be outnumbered 20-1.
It's all thanks to a special technique I developed. I call it the razor-winged butterfly. I teach it to you, but then I'd have to kill you.
Okej, się chwalę jakimiś tam swoimi osiągnięciami. Nie z tego. To jest jakaś skórzana pewnie, nie? Czy coś? Ta. No i niestety enchantów to ja sobie nie zmienię teraz. Myślę, czy by szybko wyskoczyć, czy pogadanki. Jeszcze dobra, pogadanki, to chodźmy pogadać ze wszystkimi oprócz tym, bo ten to jest właśnie ten Nazir.
Well, well, it's raw meat. Oh, my beautiful wife has told me all about you.
Okay.
I'll give you a week before you end up dead in a ditch. I might ask the same of you, for you are more than mortal. You are Moonborn. You are Wolf. So, you're a companion then. I can't imagine you got your gift anywhere else. I hope you have better luck with them than I did. Oh yes, I was once brother to the companions. Let's just say they found my methods unsettling. The Dark Brotherhood, obviously, feels differently.
Okej, wyczułem mnie wilkołaka. Właśnie, w ogóle ja mam chyba oczy wilkołackie, bo się trochę tam zmieniają podobno. Zanurkujemy? Coś tu będzie? Da się nawet popływać. O, Argonianin.
Welcome, my brother. Welcome to our sanctuary. You have made the right choice joining us, I assure you. You just trust in Astrid, follow her orders, and you'll do fine here. Once I was a shadow scale, an assassin in service to the King of Blackmarsh, trained by the Dark Brotherhood since the day of my hatching. Ah, but that was a lifetime ago. Today, I am the last of my kind. My order is extinct. Now, I happily serve Astrid in this sanctuary. I am a trained killer, and once again have been given purpose. Life is good.
Okej.
Until next, brother.
Kurwa, ile tu pokoi. Czekajcie, lewą ręką w takim razie. Co to jest? A to te zasady, których nie mogę rozczytać. 5 zasad jakieś miało być. Okej, tutaj oni śpią sobie.
Word certainly travels fast, doesn't it?
It was a suicide mission. Astrid said as much. Yet here you stand, hale and hearty.
Was a simple matter, really. When one has mastered the art of camouflage, scale becomes stone, becomes shadow, then death.
Okej. Dobra, co to jest? To jest moje łóżeczko? Nie. Okej. O, to chyba jest moje, ale tu rozpierdol jest, kurwa. O. Taki witraż pierdalnięty. Taki necklace stoi w ogóle. Mi chyba na kasie nie za bardzo zależy, co? A, okej. Z tymiśmy pogadali. Mała dziewczynka.
There you are. Astrid's told me all about you. Heard she pulled the old choose your victim gag with you. Ah, I love that one. You're going to love it here. We have a lot of fun, and we look out for each other, just like any family. You've already learned all I can teach you. I'm just a little girl. The Dark Brotherhood killed my mama and papa, and then they took me captive. Please, please help me. Rather convincing, don't you think? In truth, I'm no more a little girl than you are. I was once, of course, 300 years ago. Vampirism tends to keep one remarkably fresh.
Okej. Czyli wampirzyca.
Have a good contract.
New brother, may I offer my most sincere welcome to our family. You certainly have a strange energy about you. I look forward to following your progress. What a curious question. Well, I enjoy moonlit nights, taking long walks on the beach, knitting, and unicorns. In fact, I once took a seaside stroll on a moonlit night and discovered a unicorn, which I proceeded to stab in the throat with a crochet needle. I'm a woman of refined yet simple tastes.
Okej, śmieszek się znalazł. Stary dziadu, wstawaj.
Yes, yes, you're the new family member. Let's make this easy. Consider me the cranky old uncle nobody talks to. You go your way, I'll go mine. I like to say I was born with a wand in my hand. Well, not literally. You could see how painful that would have been for Mother. But I was a prodigy, casting simple spells by 1, completing complex incantations by 3, resurrecting corpses by 7. Ah! When I was 13, I accidentally burned down the family home. Bit of lightning gone awry. Oh, but soon after, I mastered my gifts completely. I went on to teach at the college. Left after 2 years. Too simple. Too safe. None of them truly understood the glory of the Destruction School.
Okej.
Incinerate some poor bastard.
Nie pamiętam, czy była mowa o tym gościu w szkole magii. Formalnie to tym, arcymagiem jestem, nie? Więc...
So you're the newest member of our dwindling, dysfunctional little family. I've heard quite a bit about you. Ah, going for the mysterious and brooding thing, huh? That may work for your targets, but you'll find I'm not so easily impressed. Did she now? Well, as it turns out, there are a few lingering contracts we haven't had the chance to complete just yet. And more, dribbling in from time to time. I'll assign them to you as they become available, to be completed at your leisure. It is. These aren't particularly glamorous assassinations, I'll be honest. Don't pay much either, but they'll keep you busy. Just do them as you're able. There's no real time limit. The targets aren't going anywhere. You can turn each one in as it's completed, or wait and turn in the whole group when all the targets have been eliminated, whichever works for you. I'll teach you how to use it effectively, and keep you quick on your feet.
No.
Well then, let's get started. I've got 3 available right now. Your targets are the beggar Narfi, an ex-miller named Enodius Papias, and Baytild, a mine boss. When you've completed all those, we'll see if I might have some more.
Już?
He's a hapless beggar living in some ruins just outside the village of Iverstead. Easy, even for you. He lives just outside Anga's mill in the woods. He was once the miller. Now Papias is just a paranoid recluse who thinks someone is out to get him. And he's right. She separated from her husband several months ago. Now the two run competing mining operations. Baytild's angry and desperate, a fighter. Ah, well, I'm Redguard, as I'm sure you've noticed. Though not like most of my kind you'll find in Skyrim, that's for damn sure. I am a child of Hammerfell, born of the sands of the mighty Alakir. In that great desert, blood is a shade of crimson I can scarce describe. My past is long and storied, and not altogether proud. But the Dark Brotherhood saved me from myself, and I have never looked back.
Okej. Czekajcie, wybiorę narkotyki. Kurde.
Good luck, and try not to get yourself killed.
I'm afraid I don't have a primary contract for you yet.
Ja zaraz se wciągnę piguły. Czy mam czym trapić? Chyba mam. Mogłem śliną, ale wiecie, zawsze łatwiej tak. Tutaj muszę podejść. Wezmę te sole, czy no, ogniowe sole, tak, i od razu sobie ulepszę. Nie ma tego, tej. Może jak wyciągam ten, to mi się pojawi, czekajcie. A nie, nie pojawia się.
What do you need, my thing?
Tu jest skrzyneczka jakaś taka. Safe. Dobra. Właśnie, mogę to syntezować, czy nie? Up. Nie, nie mogę. Bo te rzeczy mają na sobie enchanty, nie? Więc nie mogę ich zenchantować. A jestem ciekaw, czy jak mam dostęp do tej zbroi teraz, to czy mogę ją jakby Wrzucić na tego, na... wrzucić na tego. Tam wrzucę... Czy mogę ją robić teraz? Pytanie. Wątpię. Dobra. Niepotrzebnie tak dużo, ale chuj. Czy ja coś tu jeszcze chcę stąd wziąć? Chyba nie. Dobra. Gdzieżem wpierdolił te sztylety moje? Chyba są w głównym domu, nie? W sumie czekać jeszcze. O kurwa, zapomniałem. Dobra, udało się na jednej pocie. Ty, co mi tak urosła ta waga? Dobra, tak to wygląda właśnie. Jeszcze zawczasu idę dołożyć alchemicznych parę rzeczy, bo niepotrzebnie wzięte są. Okej. To cały czas kurwa waży i nie da się tego odłożyć gówno. I jeszcze dla fanów skoczymy sobie do do Solitude. Do domu po sztylety i wymienimy za miecz i topór. No. Ogólnie myślałem, czy by sobie nie puścić jakieś streamy albo coś z jakiejś takiej innej gierki, na przykład jednorazowo takiego zomboida albo coś, ale nie wiem jeszcze. Szczerze powiem. Bo tak ostatnio zobaczyłem filmiki, parę filmików i...
Papa, did you get me a present? Wow. Oh, stop teasing me.
No właśnie. Mogłem w sumie tam odłożyć miecz i to jest, zapomniałem i co teraz? Wrócić by się przydało, co? Kurwa. O. Powiem wam, że nadal jest gorzej z tym z wagą. Aha, mam ten topór i ten. Dobra. Jeszcze pójdę tam z powrotem i odłożę do tej skrzyni, ja pierdolę. Bo jak już tam schowałem armor, to przecież nie będę potem biegał tu i tam, żeby zebrać. Zapomniałem do cholery jasnej. How. Kurwa, i ten cały czas trader added.
Hey, watch it.
Wilkołaka na pewno się też będę zmieniał, bo czemu nie? Jak gdzieś tam nie odstawiłem jakiegoś tego? Bo pierścionek to pewno Hirysenta odstawiłem, tylko gdzie? Dobra, teraz trochę mniej wagi jest. Zawsze double blade są problemem, bo nie da się ich ustawić. Ta, nieważne jaki jest, czy jest 1 czy 2. Mogę tak zrobić, o, i to jest jako 1. A już powiedzmy, że sobie wezmę trójkę to, nie? O! Coś tam działa. Dobra, w sumie bez różnicy, gdzie pójdę do pierwszego, nie? Mogę do jej warsztat. Tutaj był ten żul, czy był ten gościu, który zwariował? Chyba ten gościu, co zwariował.
Who are you? What do you want?
Co?
You want something? Look, if you ain't gonna talk, or spare no coin, just go away! Don't do that!
A i też zakładam, że powinien sobie ściągnąć tą latarenkę. Ta Dawnstar też pamiętamy tą sytuację, co tutaj była. Hop z babą się nie dogadują. I mają te kopalnie, które są sobie nawzajem wrogie, że tak to nazwę.
I'm really not in the mood. State your business or take your leave. I've a mine to run, so if you'll excuse me.
Okay. Się mnie obserwuje mnie. No kurwa.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hand. I've got a letter and a lot of gold. Something about it being your, inheritance. Oh, and sorry, Phil. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Cudownie. To chyba po gościu, którego zabiłem właśnie. Ta, dałem tamtemu złoto i dostałem, w sensie 1 złota i dostałem to jako w spadku 100. Ta wcale dziwnie nie wyglądam. Dobra. A jeszcze gdzieś tutaj, a. I to był jakiś wariat? A nie, tamten to był żul, a to jest ten jakiś tam wariat, tak? Czy coś, który gdzieś tam pracował wcześniej, ale...
If you're one of the Jarl's men, you'll get your lumber. Anga's mill pays its debts.
Okay.
Sorry, I thought Skald the Elder sent you. We've got an order to fill, and he's not known for patience. Look, if you're heading towards Dawnstar anytime soon, can you give the Jarl this note? Let him know he'll get his lumber.
Okay.
Thanks. Until next time.
I work at the mill. Chop trees, carry logs, saw lumber, you know.
A, bo ja tutaj byłem, ale tej kobiety to nigdy nie spotkałem. Tych dwóch gości, jeden jakiś narzekający był zawsze. Tak, i właśnie, że strangers. A, dobra, kojarzę tu mniej więcej, co tu się działo. A tu był ten żul, który mówił, że wszyscy go chcą dorwać.
Get away from me! Who are you? You're with the Dark Brotherhood, ain't you? I knew it! I knew you'd come for me! Death is highly overrated!
Kurwa, zrobił zwód. Kto go chciał zajebać? Powinienem też próbować się pozbyć tych ciał, żeby roleplayować se. Kurwa mać. Wpis gawicy. Wpadnie do tego, nie? W kamienie. Co ten pływ tak dziwnie, kurwa, działa? Płyń. No i stąd już tam se poradzi. Tutaj trzeba zajść w ogóle jeszcze. Bardzo jest wszystko tak prostoliniowo zrobione. Chyba już to mówiłem nawet, że ogólnie to zauważyłem bardzo taką ciekawą rzecz. A może nie ciekawą.
These vampires are becoming a real menace.
Put that down.
Bo co? Ciało mu zostawię. Bardzo nieciekawą rzecz, taką, że ewidentnie są na przykład robione postacie i tak dalej pod tego, pod questa, nie? Że w 100% zazwyczaj postacie, jak ktoś ma zginąć, czy coś, ci bandyci, albo lokacje jakieś są, czy coś, to one są stworzone na, bo quest wymagał tego i nie tworzy się postaci, jakiś tam za nią charakteru, czy coś. Chociaż wiadomo, no tutaj parę linijek jest, nie? Jakaś szefowa i tak dalej, więc nawet nie jest najgorzej. Ale ogólnie to na przykład, nie wiem, nie ma czegoś takiego, że jarla zabijesz, a możesz na przykład za jarlem stanąć w bitwie jakiejś tam takiej, na przykład walczyć z innym jarlem, jakiś taki, wiecie, powiązań, że możesz zmienić bieg historii z kimś przez właśnie to, że się coś zrobiłeś albo czegoś nie zrobiłeś.
What's this? Oh, that's right, the timbers from Angus Mill. I swear, that Ari and her men would make fine Stormcloak recruits. Pity we can't spare the lumber to conscript them. Here, take this, for your time and all that. Giants are a common problem in the Pale. The Empire always demanded I leave them be, but the Empire isn't here now. Go and slay one of the beasts. Should let them know the Dawnstar is not to be... I'm counting on you.
Tak.
With the giant, don't get stepped on.
To chyba jest po prostu ten. Misja taka, żeby pójść i coś tam zabić, żeby zdobyć właśnie te łaski. A żeby można było dom sobie kupić. A tutaj. Co dostanie? Nie wiem. Ale umarł w chuj i tyle. O. Teraz to mogę wszystko bypassować w sumie już. To jeszcze skoczę. Chociaż powiem szczerze, że chyba ta kobieta, ona nie miała też żadnej historii. W sensie wiem, że tutaj ta co szła, to mogłem mieć, ale nie wiem zresztą. Mówię, to wszystko jest tak zrobione, że w sumie...
You've shown those monsters that they will no longer be tolerated in the Pale. Good work. Here, a reward from your Jarl. Oh, sorry, no houses for sale in Dawnstar right now. But I could sell you land in the hold where you could build your own house. Wonderful. I'll sleep better knowing you're watching the southern marches. Here's the title to your stead. Just follow the road south from Dawnstar, past Fort Dunstad. Then head south. The land is near Giant's Gap, right on the border with Whiterun Hold. You'll almost be inside of the Laureus farm, in fact. There is room in my court for a new Thane. It's an honorary title mainly, but there are a few perks someone like you could make use of. However, I could only grant the title to someone who is known throughout my... You help my people, and good luck.
Standardowa.
Then by my right, I grant you a personal housecarl, and this weapon from... I'll also notify my guards of your new title. Wouldn't want them to think you're part of the common rabble now.
The Jarl has appointed me to be your housecarl.
Housecarl. Nie huscarl, tylko housecarl. Dobra. Common rebel. Ha 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 ha. Już go chciałem zajebać, nie? Ale zapomniałem, że to nie ten.
May the gods It's about time. I sent them a letter weeks ago. That Elgrim. He'd forget his own pants if his wife didn't help him dress. Here you go. Tell Half-Yord that she can chip off whatever she thinks is a fair trade for their time.
Okay.
Red Belly is supposed to be nothing but an iron mine. Been working it for years. Then, right before the spiders had moved in, we found that chunk of ore. Never seen anything like it. I want to know what I'm dealing with before I start tearing it out of the ground. Don't...
Okej. Kurwa, aż 3. W ogóle tego głównej siedziby jeszcze nie odkryłem. W sensie siedziby władz.
My mind is on my experiments today. What did you need? I'm aspiring to earn that title, yes. However, the road ahead is paved with loose cobbles and deadly pitfalls. Master Elgrim says I'm a natural, that I have a unique talent, but I fear his approval masks his intolerance for my mistakes. My errant formulas have cost Master Elgrim a fortune in ingredients, some of which are almost irreplaceable. To restore Master Elgrim's supply, I would need 20 Deathbell, 20 Nightshade, and 20 Nirnroot. Am I sensing that you may be interested in gathering these rare ingredients for me? That means more time for my experiments and less time in the field. Much appreciated. It's exhilarating to observe the effects of my potions on the body. Watching the heart stop, the eyes go blind. We're made up of thousands of parts with thousands of different functions, all working in tandem to keep us alive. Yet if only a single part of our imperfect machine fails, life fails. It makes one realize how fragile, how flawed we are. You ask why I'm so fascinated? The irony that the same world that gave us life provides us the means to die. Nirnroot is the easiest. It grows only by the water and makes a unique chiming noise. The only drawback, Nightshade is native to the pine forest and marshy tundra regions of Skyrim, and has a distinctive starburst-like violet flower. Last we have Deathbell, which only grows in marshy tundra terrain. Its inverted bluish-purple flower bunches are unmistakable. My family. All that wealth and they squander it on foolish ventures and political schemes. I was meant for so much more than all of this. I wish to pledge my life and ply my talents in darker circles. If only my mother would let me, I would make her proud.
Okay.
My experiments can't be completed until you've brought me those...
I'm kind of busy, but if you need any potions
Have you
or
managed?
ingredients,
Thank you.
let me know.
I'll be sure to get Elgrim to examine this as soon as his busy schedule allows. Here, I had him make you a few things for all that travel. Don't
You here
forget
for
our
lessons like
supplies
England?
for your journey.
Or did you wish to buy something? Do you have any... So, you're interested in my potions and ingredients?
Tak naprawdę to bardziej jestem zainteresowany tym, co ci mogę sprzedać.
Yes, goodbye.
Goodbye. Dobra, wracamy do Bractwa Ciemnego, Mrocznego. Gdzie jest Astrid? Nie ma jej.
But the Night Mother is mother to all. It is her voice we follow, her will. Would you dare risk disobedience? And surely punishment?
Keep talking, little man, and we'll see who gets punished.
Oh, be quiet, you great lumbering lapdog. The man has had a long journey. You can at least be civil. Mr. Cicero, I, for one, am delighted you and the Night Mother have arrived. Your presence here signals a welcome return to tradition.
Oh, what a kind and wise wizard you are, sure to earn Our Lady's favor.
You and the Night Mother are of course welcome here, Cicero. And you will be afforded the respect deserving of your position as keeper. Understood, husband?
Her. Oh, yes, yes, yes! Thank you, thank you, thank you.
But make no mistake, I am the leader of this sanctuary. My word is law. Are we clear on that point?
Oh, yes, mistress. Perfectly. You're the boss.
Okay.
Ah, there you are. Good. I was done speaking with that muttering fool anyway. We've got some business to discuss. I do indeed. You must go to the city of Markarth and speak with the apothecary's assistant. You'll probably find her in the Hag's Cure when the shop is open. The girl's been running her mouth. Wants an ex-lover killed. She's apparently performed the Black Sacrament. Her name is Muiri. I need you to talk to her, set up the contract, and carry it out. Just do whatever the contact wishes. Be professional, represent us well, and get the job done. Since it's your first contract, I'll let you keep whatever Muiri pays. She'll be generous, I'm sure. They always are.
I love that one. Wait! Oh, wait!
My go spotkaliśmy już.
Yes, yes! From the road, Cicero never forgets a face. I am! But not just my mother, our mother, The Night Mother, oh yes. And you helped me. You helped poor Cicero. You talked to Lorius and got him to fix my wheel. Oh, you may have pleased me, but you have surely pleased the Night Mother. And our mother, she will never forget. The Night Mother's crypt in Breville was desecrated. The Imperial province is ravaged by strife. Nowhere there is safe at present. So Cicero brought Our Lady to her new home. Here, this is the only sanctuary left in all of Skyrim, you see. Such was my honor as keeper. Oh, what? Who is the Night Mother? Oh, you jest. You jest with gullible Cicero. You, of course, know that the Night Mother is our unholy matron. The undying spirit of a great woman who birthed the children of Sithis. And killed them in his honor. That's like telling you about the cold of space, or terror of midnight. Sithis is all those things. He is the void.
Okay.
Oh, Cicero takes care of Our Lady's body. Oils it, preserves it, keeps it safe. Makes sure nobody disrespects our matron's coffin. Me? Oh, Cicero is just the keeper. I keep. I look after our matron, you see, the Night Mother. I keep her clean and protected and happy. But I am not the listener. Oh, no. There is no listener. Not yet. But someday, I pray that one will come to hear her say the words. Oh, well, the listener is the only person the Night Mother speaks to. It is the highest honor attainable by a member of the Dark Brotherhood. Of course, Our Lady is dead, so she doesn't talk with words, since her lips are rotted. But inside the listener's head, I hear it's intimate. Ah, but there has not been a listener in years and years. Our Lady has not chosen Cicero, and certainly not Astrid, or anyone. But someday.
Okej, pogadaliśmy z nim.
Me? I've been part of the Dark Brotherhood from the day I first hatched. I am Shadow Scale, you see. Truthfully, I'm not entirely sure. It's not that I don't have the utmost respect for Sithis and the Night Mother and the ancient ways. I do. But I've never been much for religion. I kill because it's what I've been trained to do. It's all I know. So long as Astrid is happy, I'm happy. You must speak to that Moiri woman, correct? I have heard rumors in Windhelm. She was recently implicated in a thievery, along with her lover. The lover will likely be your target. If memory serves me correctly, he leads a group of bandits. So this may be rather interesting for you.
Okej. Dosyć ciekawe informacje.
Let me get. The witless fool and his pet corpse? Take a guess. Yeah, follow my wife's orders, and don't do anything stupid.
Okej. Czekajcie, bo coś muszę napisać.
Frost.
Go. Take care of the Muiri contract. There will be... Just be yourself. Eliminate the targets any way you see fit. Quiet, loud, quick, slow. Whatever you feel is best. Occasionally I'll give you a contract with certain parameters. Stay within them and you'll earn yourself a bonus. Very little. You have my word on that. The Night Mother represents a chapter in the Dark Brotherhood's history that has long since been closed. Today we live by our own rules. We're the last sanctuary in all of Tamriel, and only by foregoing the old ways have we survived for so long. My only worry is her keeper. I'm not sure what Cicero expects to gain by bringing the Night Mother here, but he'll soon learn this is my sanctuary. You go, Muiri. I've got to deal with the Night Mother and her little...
Okej. Jeszcze innych popytam.
Brother, you're being sent to meet with a contact directly, is that correct? What a most unusual occurrence. Astrid usually performs this duty herself. I can only assume she wants to test the full breadth of your abilities. So be polite and professional and represent us well. Without the Night Mother, there is no Dark Brotherhood. The matron deserves our unwavering support and respect. Though I admit, I find her keeper a bit too exuberant for my liking.
Okay.
Until next time,
Don't
brother.
let my appearance throw you off. You're headed to the Hag's Cure, right? It's a good shop. You should examine their wares. Never pass up the chance to buy a good potion. Or poison. And one more thing. Have fun. You'll be committing a dark deed, but there's no reason you shouldn't enjoy yourself. You're only young once. Trust me, I know. 200 years ago, I would have laid down my life for the unholy matron. But that age is long since past. Astrid is my matron now.
Okej.
Have a good contract.
There's too much of an obsession these days with knives and arrows. You could kill someone just as easily with a well-placed spell. Yeah. Just because you're now a professional assassin, don't think you have to skulk around in the dark like a skeever and stab people. Do what I do. Walk up to your target, introduce yourself, melt their skin off, and then run like the wind. Works every time.
Okay.
Their arrival's the best thing that's happened to the Sanctuary in years. Astrid is an effective leader, but we've been rudderless for too long. Scrounging for contracts, abandoning the tenants. The Dark Brotherhood has been reduced to a group of common cutthroats. Frankly, it's embarrassing. Next time, brother.
So many contracts, so little time. Good. And I hope you were careful in that lumber mill. Those splinters and rusty nails can be quite nasty. Your payment for a job well done.
Ooh.
Congratulations. You slaughtered an emaciated beggar in cold blood. You are truly an opponent to be feared. Here's your payment.
No.
Of course she is. I hear the mining business is extremely cutthroat. And those hours, the murder. I could do this all day.
Te żarciki lecą
Here's
sobie.
your payment.
Dziwnie długie ręce ma.
The contracts I dole out are fairly simple. Go to a location and kill the target. But this is different. The jobs Astrid gives you will be more important and usually more complex. Just keep your wits about you. And for Sith's sake, don't get killed. I don't like mimes, minstrels, thespians, acrobats, jugglers, troubadours, or tumblers. Flutists give me a headache. I particularly hate jesters. As a rule, I'm also not crazy about the corpses of old women. For the Night Mother, I'll make an exception. But Astrid is the only mistress I serve.
Okej. Czyli takie podzielone trochę jest to wszystko.
I'm sorry I don't. See me again later.
In the Dark Brotherhood, I found acceptance, love, and my life's true purpose.
Czyli Astrid próbuje to wyrównać, o nim też nie gadamy i o Astrid, ten wiadomo jest za Astrid. Mała dziewczynka i Murzyn jest za Astrid, a Maki, ta elfka w sumie jest za matką, no i Argonian jest za Astrid. W sumie tamci to czarodzieje chyba oboje, nie? Więc co się dziwić, bardziej idą za takim mistycyzmem. Do Markartu chcą, żebym poszedł. Znamy ją, kojarzę ją. Ona tam nie chciała zbytnio z nami gadać. Akurat przyjdę w nocy. Okej. Oczy świecą.
Why are you looking at me like that?
What happened?
The Dark Brotherhood. My goodness, you're really here. The Black Sacrament. It actually worked? What I need is for Elaine Dufont to die. I want him hunted down and murdered like the dog he is. What? Elaine is dead. I'm grateful. It's just this isn't at all how I imagined things would play out. There was Elaine, but I was considering more, and, well, dead is dead, right? My thanks to you, assassin. Here's the gold I was going to pay for the job. You earned it after all.
Okej, nie kojarzę Dufonda, skądś gdzieś go tam zajebałem już wcześniej, ewidentnie, ale... Gdzie? To jest dobre pytanie.
Ah, you're back. So, how went your first real contract? A bit more exciting than what Nazir's been offering, I'd wager? Very well. I respect your discretion. Now, I need your assistance with a matter of a more... personal nature. It's Cicero. Ever since he arrived, his behavior's been... well, erratic would be an understatement. I do believe he is truly mad, but it's worse than that. He's taken to locking himself in the Night Mother's chamber and talking to someone in hushed but frantic tones. Who is he speaking with? What are they planning? I fear treachery.
Okay.
You must understand. If Cicero is turning the others against me, against us, our family would not survive such division. Dear brother, I need you to steal into that chamber and eavesdrop on their meeting. It'll be no use clinging to the shadows. They'll see you for sure. No, you need a hiding place. Somewhere they'd never think to look. Like inside the Night Mother's coffin. No objections then? Good. Go now, before they meet, and report back to me with whatever you learn.
No to jest laska, kurde, powiem wam, ile ona może mieć pod 30?
Kill well, and often.
Zrobili chyba najlepszą... najlepszy wygląd właśnie tej...
Hurry before the meeting begins.
Don't take offense to the nicknames, morsel. I'm a werewolf. Hard not to think of you as a snack. She said that? If I find anyone working against my wife, or this sanctuary, I'll beat them to death with their own severed head. Of course, they'd probably already be dead. But you know what I mean.
Ta trochę przygłup, ale...
I serve Astrid and this sanctuary. Brother, you're joking. While I can understand if some family members wish to honor the old ways once more, surely no one would oppose Astrid's rule. Right then.
Nie ma to jak wygadać wszystko, nie?
To what end? Usurping Astrid's authority as leader of the sanctuary? Yes, I can see her concern. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. Walk always in the shadow.
It's been quite a boon, looking like a child. Oh, well, I hope she doesn't suspect me. I mean, I've spoken with Cicero a bit, and he's quite charming, but I never go against Astrid. Never. Stay safe.
No przejebane być dzieckiem cały czas, co? Takim o.
You reek of death, my friend. I salute. Does she? Listen, brother. Astrid is my mistress, and I worship the ground she walks on. But this Cicero business has her a bit paranoid.
Okay.
And try not to get yourself killed.
Jeszcze starca trzeba przyłapać. Gdzie jest stary dziad? A tutaj.
You talk to. And would that surprise anyone? The sanctuary's a mess. Wouldn't surprise me if somebody's talking to the fool on the sly, making deals. And no, before you ask, it's not me. I know which side my bread is buttered on.
Okay.
Yeah, goodbye, kill lots of people, hail Sithis, blah, blah, all that.
Jak słyszę takie... To jest puszka, która stoi koło mnie i... Kamienne kurwa łóżko. Czyje to jest i czemu jest owned?
Oh, hello, hello!
I skąd oni tu wzięli kamienne łóżko? To przecież nie są krasnoludzkie rzeczy. Jezu, fuj, kurwa mać. Nie, muszę skierowany być wizytę.
Are we alone? Yes. Yes! Alone! Sweet solitude! No one will hear us, disturb us. Everything is going according to plan. The others, I've spoken to them, and they're coming around, I know it. The wizard Festus Crex. Perhaps even the Argonian, and the Unchild. What about you, hmm? Have you spoken to anyone? No? No, of course not. I do the talking, the stalking, the seeing, and the saying. And what do? Hmm? Nothing! Not that I'm angry. No, never. Cicero understands. Cicero always understands. And obeys. You will talk when you're ready, won't you? Won't you? Sweet night, mother.
Poor Cicero. Dear Cicero. Such a humble servant. But he will never hear my voice. For he is not the listener.
Oh, but how can I defend you? How can I exert your will if you will not speak to anyone?
Oh, but I will speak. I will speak to you. For you are the one. Yes, you. You who shares my iron tomb. Who warms my ancient bones. I give you this task. Journey to Nirnroot. Speak with Armand Mortier.
Poor Cicero has failed you. Poor Cicero is sorry, sweet mother. I've tried so very hard. But I just can't find the listener.
Tell Cicero the time has come. Tell him the words he has been waiting for all these years. Darkness rises when silence dies.
Ale bullshit, w ogóle takie bezsensowne teksty są.
Treachery! Defiler! Debaser and defiler! You have violated the sanctity of the Night Mother's coffin! Explain yourself! Speak, worm! She spoke to you? More treachery. More trickery and deceit! You lie! The Night Mother speaks only to the listener! And there is no listener! She
Czemu ja
said
się
that.
tłumaczę?
She said those words. To you. Darkness rises when silence dies. But those are the words. The binding words. Written in the keeping tomes. The signal so I would know. Mother's only way of talking to sweet Cicero. And it's true. She's back. Our Lady is back. She has chosen a listener. She has chosen you! All hail the listener!
Przebiegam, no właśnie.
By Sithis, this ends now. Back away, fool. Whatever you've been planning is over. Are you all right? I heard the commotion. Who was Cicero talking to? Where's the accomplice? Reveal yourself, traitor.
I spoke only to the Night Mother. I spoke to the Night Mother, but she didn't speak to me. Oh, no! She spoke only to him, to the listener.
What? The listener? What are you going on about? What is this lunacy?
It's true! It's true! The Night Mother has spoken. The silence has been broken. The listener has been chosen!
When I heard Cicero screaming, I knew you'd been discovered. I feared the worst. Are you all right? You look like you've just seen a ghost. Please tell me you haven't. Cicero said he spoke to the Night Mother, but she spoke to you? What? So Cicero wasn't talking to anyone else? Just the Night Mother's body? And the Night Mother who, according to everything we know, will only speak to the person chosen as listener, just spoke. Right now. To you? By Sithis. And? What did she say? Amand Motier? I have no idea who that is. But Nirnroot, that I have heard of. And I know where it is. No. No. Listen, I don't know what's going on here, but you take your orders from me. Are we clear on that? The Night Mother may have spoken to you, but I am still the leader of this family. I will not have my authority so easily dismissed. I need time to think about all this. Go see Nazir. Do some work for him. I'll find you when I'm ready to discuss the matter further.
Okej, dobra. Idę do Nazira. Ale pogadajmy jeszcze, dobra.
I have served Mother well, I have. Oh, well, yes, I did. I did indeed. I tried to listen, tried so hard, but the Night Mother never spoke to poor Cicero. The silence became almost maddening. Oh, but that was then, this is now. You're the listener, and the Night Mother chose you for a reason, I'm sure. Cicero will remain the happy keeper.
Na pewno.
Surely you're pulling Cicero's leg. Wait. The listener is serious. Oh. Well, of course the Night Mother will speak to you again. She might speak now, or later, or... I don't know. But speak she will. The Night Mother is part of you now. You get to hear voices inside your head. The rest of us should be so lucky. Oh, the listener, well, listens. The Night Mother speaks to you, guides you on your path. But when the Night Mother speaks, the listener must obey. You must, for her word is the will of Sithis, and Sithis is the Dark Brotherhood incarnate. Me? Oh, Cicero is just the keeper. I keep. I'm not the listener. Oh no. You are the listener. You heard the words. And everything will soon be put right.
Co się kurwa kroi tu? Pogadajmy jeszcze z innymi, jak będę w podróży, to trochę poopowiadam w końcu.
You're part of a family now, Hamshank. I trust you, you trust me. Got it?
Will
Stay
there
safe.
ever come a time when the people of Skyrim no longer need our services?
In the Dark Brotherhood, I found acceptance, love, and my life's true
Have a good
purpose.
contract.
Until next time, brother.
I serve Astrid and this sanctuary.
Dobra, nie chcą gadać, to nie. Idziemy do Nazira.
Well then, your timing couldn't be better. As it turns out, I've got 2 new contracts. One rather easy assignment, and another that should prove quite a challenge. Your first target is an orc bard named Lurbook. The other is a vampire by the name of Hearn. Happy hunting.
Okay.
He is, by all accounts, the worst bard in all of Skyrim. Apparently, so many people sought his death, Astrid had to hold a lottery to determine the client. He's a vampire, and has blended into human society for years. He's never far from his female companion, Hurt, also a vampire. The contract is for the male Hearn, but you'll probably have to contend with the female too. So for Sithis' sake, watch yourself. Good
Okay.
luck, and try not to get yourself killed.
Kojarzę nawet kryżyto.
Death is but the time to sleep
Okay,
forever
oni nic
in the
nie
void.
powiedzą nic.
You like creeping round in the shadows? Magical work just as good there as anywhere else.
Nie tędy droga. Tak czy siak, może w końcu coś dopowiem do tego wszystkiego, co tu się dzieje. Czy da się w lewo pójść? Nie, w prawo raczej. Nie. Astrid, coś chcesz powiedzieć?
Please, not now. You'll know when I discuss the issue.
Tak. Ogólnie o co chodzi z Bractwem Mrocznym? Mroczne Bractwo to jest no, gilia zabójców, nazwijmy to. I głównie ich zadanie to jest właśnie jest ta, może tak, jest ta mroczna matka, która ogólnie jej legenda jest taka, jakby ktoś nie zrozumiał po angielsku, że ona miała 5 dzieci i zabiła te dzieci, poświęcając je Sithowi, czy Syntowi, czy jak on się nazywa, jakiemuś tam pewnie dedrycznemu dedrze jakieś albo coś. Dobra, czekajcie. W sumie czy ja wiem, czy chcę. Okay.
Here for work? Get an axe and bring me all the wood you can chop. We supply Falkreath to the south. Until recently, we supplied Helgen. Falkreath trades with the surrounding holds, and without our wood, they would have trouble keeping their prices low. We have guests as often as we can, but there aren't a lot of travelers these days. The war keeps people off the roads. Other people just make things complex. Out here, Hearn and I can get everything we need from the occasional traveler. Until next.
Okej. Jak się wie, że ona... W ogóle ma taką mordę śmieszną. Jak się wie, że ona jest wampirzycą, to co mówi ma zupełnie inne znaczenie. O, ten gdzie idzie? Czy może go śledźmy? Czy idzie do miasta? Gdzie to idzie? On idzie? Nie, nie idzie do miasta. No, to może poopowiadam, jak go będziemy śledzić. No, i ona poświęciła swoje dzieci właśnie Bogu, temu tam, czy tam Dedrze, czy coś. I ona teraz jakby właśnie jest głównym takim artefaktem, nazwijmy to, dla Bractwa Mrocznego, czyli tej całej gildii, która ma siatkę rozsianą po wielu miejscach. No ale niestety z uwagi na wojnę w Stalmorem i tak dalej, w Cyrodiil tam, czy tam w jakimś konkretnym mieście ich bractwo zostało rozbite i jako, że chyba najbliższym, tak, albo jedynym dodatkowym miejscem, gdzie bractwo miało swoją siedzibę, to jest tutaj, to jest jedyna siedziba, chociaż nie jedyna aktywna siedziba, bo to nie jest jedyna siedziba. Tak czy siak, tutaj ta rodzina ogólnie, to bractwo mroczne, ono nie za bardzo z sobą, nie poszło tą taką ścieżką, którą zazwyczaj idą bractwa, w sensie chodzi o to, że oni nie idą za tradycją, nie przestrzegają tam 5 zasad, które które po prostu zostały ustanowione, no i ogólnie nie mieli kontaktu z matką. Właśnie w ogóle, czyli jeżeli matka mówi, jest jeden słuchacz, czy jest kilku słuchaczy, bo to tam też jest. Oni po prostu nie utrzymywali tradycji i Astrid jest ich szefową, no i po prostu oni robili tak, że w końcu prędzej czy później usłyszeli o tym, że ktoś robi rytuał mroczny albo coś tam się takiego mniej więcej dzieje niepokojącego i to doprowadzało. No i to po prostu, dobra, bo on chyba nie dojdzie nigdzie. Dobra, ale będzie musiał wracać w końcu, więc gdzieś dojdzie i będzie wracał. Astrid po prostu była jakby szefową, tak, poszła tam jak była młoda i przez tam jakieś wydarzenia w życiu, które spowodowały, że zaczęła lubić zabijać. I jakby trochę widać po niej, że nie chce zmian, bo jej pasuje jak jest i się bardzo, bardzo, bardzo mocno się broni przed zmianami. W sensie, że tutaj niechętnie ten Cicero jest, tak, no i niby spoko przyszedł, bo jakby to jest taka kultura ich, tego bractwa, ale z drugiej strony powiedziała, że ni chuja, ona jest szefową i takiego wała, albo teraz jak powiedzieliśmy, że matka do nas przemówiła, że jesteśmy słuchaczami, to ona powiedziała i powiedzieliśmy, że co nam powiedziała, a powiedziała nam to, że jest gościu w jakimś miejscu i tam jakby kontrakt na nas czeka. I ona powiedziała, że mamy tam nie iść. Więc to na przykład jest kolejna rzecz. Okay, zobaczę godzinkę, poczekam, gdzie on jest. No, więc ewidentnie chce utrzymać władzę. Widzicie, miała paranoję, koleś, ten Cicero gadał do trupa matki właśnie gdzieś tam, a ona sądziła, że to jest spisek przeciwko niej, nie? No chyba idzie do miasta. Więc postanowiła, że nas wysłać na śledzenie, nie? Jest z jakiegoś powodu dziwnego, przecież ma o wiele bardziej lojalnych ludzi koło siebie i nie wiem czemu akurat mnie postanowiła tam wysłać. A, poszedł do miasta. Znaczy no, do Falkert w sumie to takie miasto, wiecie. Czy on do baru poszedł? Deadsman Drink, okej. No i to. A co tam jeszcze jest? Właśnie są słuchacze.
I'm sorry, I should really go now.
I can't believe we let provincials like
Well
you
met.
wander
Unlike my
Skyrim.
brother, I've no dislike of
Falkreath
strangers.
was once
Met
full
lots
of
of them while I was a
wanderers and
stormcloak.
warriors like yourself. Falkreath is known for its great... I just finished giving my old war companion Barrett a proper burial by fire. Old heart, could you deliver the ashes
A,
to
myślałem, że
the
już to mówiliśmy.
priest of Arcade? He'll know the right blessing. Thank you.
Okay, myślałem, że to jest ten.
Steel's good, but loyalty's better. I'm loyal to Dengir first.
Falkreath's
and the
warriors
Empire second.
always
Hello
determine
again, friend.
One way
I'll
or
never
another.
forget what you did.
Until
These
next time.
graves hold the sons
I'm the
and
steward
daughters
here.
of Falk.
I serve under Jarl Sidgir and Jarl Dengir before
What can I do
him.
for you?
May
Need
wisdom
something?
forever light
Sure.
your path.
What can I do for you? Only true Imperials request that one.
I escaped fighting in Cyrodiil, only to have it track me down again in Skyrim. Hear any juicy gossip in town?
A ci co, wychodzą przez tego? A nie, tańczyć zaczynają, bo to imperialni są. Jaki tańc, no.
Well now, what have we here? A lost little lamb. Don't say much, but there's a strange aura about you. You walk in the shadow of death. Leave here. Leave here and never return.
Dobra. I o co chodzi? Ogólnie jest tam taki jakby system klonowy, nazwijmy to tak. Są dowódcy, którzy w sumie są od siebie niezależni. Są, przynajmniej z tego co zrozumiałem, chociaż w sensie to jest jakaś organizacja zdecentralizowana, z tego co zrozumiałem, że oni nie mają na siebie wpływu. Zakładam też, że żeby ona działała, musi być tak, że musi być tak, że oni mają, każdy oddział, tak, każda gildia taka ma swojego słuchacza.
Good to see Skyrim still has such...
Masz tutaj.
Barrett's ashes. He was a good man. Not many warriors grow to a fine old age. Thank you for bringing this to me. I'll make sure he gets his rights. Here, for your trouble.
Okej.
Life is far too short, my friend.
Ta i... o.
Been a murder over in Riften. Some old lady who runs an orphanage. Those poor children must be awful.
Ta. I zakładam, struktura wygląda tak, że jest jakby dowódca klanu, tak? Jest słuchacz, który słyszy, co matka, jakie zlecenia mu daje, tak? Kto zaczyna? Słucha... jakby... tak, daje informację temu, kto ten... daje informację słuchaczowi na temat tego, że ktoś odprawił rytuał, nie? Związany z właśnie czarny rytuał, który... no... okej, dobra. Czarny rytuał, który doprowadza do tego, że po prostu kontaktuje się z tą kobietą, tak? Z tym trupem raczej. I właśnie ludzie, którzy chcą usług Czarnego Bractwa, wykonują ten mroczny rytuał, tak? Czarny rytuał, czy jakkolwiek go tam nie nazwać. No i on... wtedy ta matka właśnie się dowiaduje tego, nie? I dowiaduje się o tym. Okay.
You really don't want to be loitering here, stranger.
Okej, on coś robi jej. Okej, przyszedł na trupy, popatrzył i poszedł chyba.
You really don't want to be loitering.
Dobra, i poszedł sobie. Tylko zaraz gdzieś dziubniemy po drodze. Chyba teraz to wraca do siebie, co? Ta, na stówę. Tylko wiecie, czym zajebiemy? Tym. Kurwa, nie mogę trafić. Zerzeć go nie zeżra. Ha, bo muszę pewnie mieć pierścień Hirsynda, żeby ten... nie mogłem R-ką. Jakoś tak długo to zajmowało. Ta. Dobra, najpierw skoczę do tego gościa. Tu jest ten, tutaj, w Mortal. O, jakiś gościu jest tam. Kto tam, co to był za koleś? Wampir i... nie wiem w sumie kto. No, ale jest słuchacz, jest keeper, który trzyma tą, no, jakby pilnuje, żeby matka była zadbana, tak? Jest gościu, który jest speaker.
Is the line for my next performance starting already? Come on, don't be shy. Plenty of room for everyone. What's the matter, friend? Khajiit got your tongue? Maybe you need a little ditty to loosen your gob, huh? There once was a stranger with eyes full of danger. He spoke not a word, but his meaning was heard. Sing on, sweet Lorbuck, sing on.
Tego po staremu zabijemy. Okej. No i... O, czekajcie, Nirnroot tu jest. I jakby to się tam łączy, że jest dowódca, który niekoniecznie musi być, który nie, może być jakąś zwykłą osobą, nie musi żadnej innej miejsca tak prowadzić, a na przykład tutaj jest właśnie dowódczyni Astrid i ona też jest speakerem, bo zazwyczaj speaker idzie po prostu gadać z ludźmi, z którymi ma się dogadać co do ceny i tak dalej, nie do kontraktu. Ona akurat jest nią, no ale w tym wypadku my na przykład też idziemy na tą funkcję listener, czyli ten gościu, który słucha do matki i zazwyczaj chyba on jest taki właśnie mniej wychodzi, tak? Bo przecież on jest dosyć ważny, on jest tak najważniejszą w sumie osobą, bo to jest jedyny kontakt z matką, która wie, kiedy rytuały zostały przeprowadzone. A właśnie, miałem jeszcze tutaj skoczyć. I co? I tak naprawdę wszystko. A ty kto ty jesteś?
Need something?
Aha, Darka.
A guest? Oh my. All right then.
Tak, ogólnie chyba miałem klucz do tego, ale ciul. I ogólnie tak mniej więcej wygląda ten. Ogólnie te rough beef często wygląda tak samo jak jak chyba ludzkie mięso, coś takiego. Okej, wezmę sobie yellow dressa to. A, to w tamtym chyba, tak? Będzie. No i tak to mniej więcej działa, nie? Że jest ten kult, tak naprawdę, o właśnie. Bloody Rags, macie venison niby. Rough beef. Jest to tak naprawdę kult, który zabija przy okazji, tak, i dowiaduje się o zleceniach przez rytuał, tak, od matki, on ma tam swoich wyznawców i tak dalej, no i nie żyje, no a Astrid właśnie problemy robi, bo ona nie chce stracić władzy, więc no, trochę lipa.
We need to talk.
Okay.
Look, something is happening here. I'm not sure entirely what that something is, but, well, we need to find out. If the Night Mother really did give you an order to talk to a contact, we'd be mad to ignore it. And I think we'd both agree, Cicero's brought quite enough madness to this sanctuary. So go. Go to Nirnroot. It's a crypt, pretty far to the northeast. Talk to this Armand Motier, and let's see where all this leads,
Okej. Skoro chce.
Still here? What's the matter? No sarcasm this time. You faced a vampire and lived to tell the tale. Well done. And if you contracted sanguinare vampiris, be sure to get that taken care of, else you'll end up like our own Babette. Unless, of course, that was your goal all along. Here's your payment. Wonderful. The only good bard is a dead one as far as I'm concerned. All that singing and mirth. Your payment, as per the usual. You may be the listener, or you may just be a lunatic who's started hearing voices. Either way, Astrid is still your mistress, not the Night Mother.
Okej, ten ma
You've
imperialny
got
miecz?
people to kill, my friend. Best get to it.
Tam ma stalowy miecz
Brother.
chyba. Imperialny.
Just remember Astrid's commitment to her sanctuary, to her family. A family that now counts you as one of its own. Honor Astrid above all others.
Okay.
It's been quite a boon, looking like a child. The man you need to speak with, his name is Motier. That's a very old and powerful Breton family, firmly established in Cyrodiil. Most curious.
Okay.
Can't wait to hear all about the next
Need
person.
something? So you're the listener, eh? Well, that hardly seems fair. You just got here. The Night Mother should have spoken to me. Any idiot could see that. But I will serve gladly, as that's my lot in life. Now let's see. Volenrune. That's an old crypt, infested with Draugr, so plan accordingly.
Ta.
Yeah, goodbye, kill
Should
lots
this
of
whisper be
people.
upon... If the Night Mother truly spoke to you, if you really are the listener, your destiny was written in the void. Astrid is right to fear your power. Darkness guide you.
Da, 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 da.
The shadows are all but forgotten.
Jeszcze z pieskiem nie pogadałem chyba tylko.
From another time.
No i z Cicerem. Który chuj wie gdzie jest. Tu jest, czyli to nie jest jego tam. O Jezu, slapa powinien dostać. Gdzie jest pies? A to niespodzianka. Może tutaj? Albo śpi tam. A tu go nie ma, nie?
Brother.
No nie ma go. Może serio?
Brother?
Oh yes.
You're part of a family. The listener wants my counsel. I thought you were above the opinions of mere mortals, now that you commune with dead old women.
Okay.
Kill well, and often.
Kutarz. No dobra, idziemy tu. Już to sklirowałem i mówiłem też chyba jak tam byliśmy, że kojarzę to miejsce, że coś tu będzie z nim związane. Daj to, jak chcesz dać, to daj.
By the almighty divines, you've come. You've actually come. This dreadful black sacrament thing. It worked. Right then. You prefer to listen, is that it? Well, you must represent the Dark Brotherhood. I certainly wasn't expecting anyone else. So, I'll cut right to the chase. I would like to arrange a contract. Several, actually. I dare say the most important work your organization has had in, well, centuries.
Okay.
As I said, I want you to kill several people. You'll find the targets as well as their manners of elimination quite varied. I'm sure someone of your disposition will probably even find it enjoyable. But you should know that these killings are but a means to an end, for they pave the way to the most important target. The real reason I'm speaking with a cutthroat in the bowels of this detestable crypt, for I seek the assassination of the Emperor. It's a shocking request, I know, but it is inside the purview of what you Dark Brotherhood types do, isn't it? If history is to be believed, you must understand. So much has led to this day. So much planning and maneuvering. Now you're here, as if the very stars have finally aligned. But I digress. Here, let me give you these. They are to be delivered to your, superior. Rexus! The items.
Okay.
Here. Here.
The sealed letter will explain everything that needs to be done. The amulet is quite valuable. You can use it to pay for any and all expenses.
Jeszcze coś?
Is there something else you need? I performed the Black Sacrament, contacted you people, because I thought you guaranteed discretion. Is this no longer so? In the year 3E41, Emperor Pelagius Septim was murdered in the Temple of the One in the Imperial City, cut down by a Dark Brotherhood assassin. His killing ushered in, shall we say, a necessary change in Imperial policy. There are those now who wish for a similar change. I am sorry, but that's all I'm at liberty to say. Oh, my furtive friend, when Emperor Titus Mede II lies dead, there will be gold, a fortune in gold, but so much more. It is said that the Dark Brotherhood in recent years has been in decline, that you lack the power, wealth, and respect of days past. Is it not so? If you do this, if you kill the Emperor, oh, how the masses will fear and respect you.
True that.
Oh, Rexus is no mere servant. He has been with the Motier family since I was a child. I trust the man with my life. You must deliver those
I have vowed to serve Armand Motier until my dying breath. Best remember that.
Okay, pytanie jest. O, ściął się. Spisi? O, empty. Dobra.
I have vowed to serve Armand Motier until my dying breath. Best remember that.
No dobra. Wychodzimy. Pytanie, czy mogę sobie otworzyć ten list? Okej, pokaż mi list. Ha, ten. O kurde, jaki fajny. Most esteemed overseer, as was already communicated to your subordinate, I wish to hire your organization for some delicate ambassadorial work. All of this, of course, would culminate in a historic meeting with the leader himself. In order to secure an audience with the leader, some secondary meetings must first take place. They have been outlined below. Pierwsze, you must attend to upcoming wedding at the Temple of the Divines in Solitude. The bride must be given a gift she will never forget, one that will get all us of Solitude to talk and which will undoubtedly reach the ears of the leader himself. Second, a certain high-rank military officer permanently stationed in Skyrim is responsible for securing the leader's safety. Should he choose to schedule a visit. When this officer learns of the leader's journey, he will begin the necessary security arrangements. You must learn this officer's plans and meet with his people to ensure appropriate security for your eventual audience with the leader. Third, Several months ago, the leader planned a visit to Skyrim that was cancelled unexpectedly. In that time, a world-renowned chief was contacted and brought to Skyrim in order to prepare a lavish meal. That chief remains in Skyrim on retainer. You must meet with him and convince him that it would be your honor to cook for the leader in his place. I realize these instructions are a bit specific and do apologize, but I feel the vagueness is necessary to ensure security. Surely an organization as esteemed as your own has the means and resources to obtain all the essential information before each meeting can take place. When the final part of our agreement has been carried out, that is, when you have secured an audience with the leader himself and brought such business to a close, I will contact you about final payment. Most sincerely, a friend. Okay. Wielce szanowny nadzorco, tak jak już rozmawiałem, tak już powiedziałem twojemu podwładnemu, czyli mi, chciałbym zatrudnić waszą organizację do delikatnej ich sprawy ambasadorskiej, tak, do ambasadorskiej pracy. Oczywiście kulminacja zostanie oczywiście jakby moment kulminacyjny w całej historii będzie, praca będzie polegała na kulminacyjnym spotkaniu z liderem, tak, z liderem, nazwijmy go, która się będzie kulminacją w historii pewną. Żeby zabezpieczyć sobie audiencję z liderem, muszą być podrzędne warunki spełnione, które zostały poniżej spisane. Pierwsze, musicie pójść na nadchodzący ślub w świątyni bogów w Samotni. Panna młoda musi dostać dar, którego nigdy nie zapomni. Taki, o którym nikt nie będzie, o którym wszyscy będą mówili w Samotni i który z pewnością dotrze do uszu samego lidera. Drugie, oficer, jakiś wysoki rangą oficer wojskowy, który permanentnie przebywa w Skyrim i jest odpowiedzialny za ochronę i bezpieczeństwo lidera, za ochronę i bezpieczeństwo lidera, gdy ten będzie tutaj odwiedzał to miejsce. Ten oficer Gdy ten oficer dowie się o podróży lidera w te strony, zacznie przygotowania odpowiednie właśnie bezpieczeństwa i musi się dowiedzieć o jego planach i tak. Musicie się dowiedzieć o jego planach i spotkać się z jego ludźmi, żeby zapewnić odpowiednie bezpieczeństwo przy ewentualnej audiencji z liderem. Trzecie. Kilka miesięcy temu lider planował wizytę do Skyrim, która została niespodziewanie anulowana. W tamtym momencie, w tamtego czasu został zaproszony szef, kucharz w sensie, jakiś bardzo światowo znany, żeby przygotować mu jedzenie. Ten szef kuchni pozostał w Skyrim tam na zapas, powiedzmy. Twoim zadaniem jest spotkać go i przekonać go, żebyś to ty miał zaszczyt gotowania dla samego lidera. Rozumiem, że instrukcje są trochę niesprecyzowane i przepraszam za to, ale chyba rozumiecie, dlaczego takie ogólnikowe ogólnikowość jest potrzebna, żeby... Chyba rozumiecie, przepraszam, ale chyba rozumiecie, dlaczego taka ogólnikowość jest potrzebna dla bezpieczeństwa. Na pewno wasza organizacja, szanowana organizacja, będzie miał sposoby i zasoby, żeby wszystkie potrzebne rzeczy zabezpieczyć i żeby mieć potrzebne informacje, tak, zanim dojdzie do spotkań, czy tam do spotkania w sumie ostatecznego. Kiedy ostatnia część umowy zostanie już zakończona i będzie po spotkaniu, po audiencji z liderem, biznes między nami się zakończy, a ja dostarczę ostateczną zapłatę za kontrakt z wyrażami szacunku, przyjaciel. Dobra, tak mniej więcej jest tam napisane. Aha, to jest ten dom mój nowy, dobra. Mam nadzieję, że nie będzie zdenerwowana, że list otworzyłem.
You're back. Good. All right, so, did you meet this Motier? What did he want? You're joking. What's this? By Sithis, you're not joking. To kill the Emperor of Tamriel. The Dark Brotherhood hasn't done such a thing since the assassination of Pelagius. As a matter of fact, no one has dared assassinate an Emperor of Tamriel since the murder of Uriel Septim, and that was 200 years ago.
Kiedy była Skyrim, Oblivion? 200 lat temu? Chyba tak, nie? Nie, nie mogło być 200 lat temu, bo jakby było 200 lat temu, to by przecież przecież chociaż może. Kiedy kryzys oblivionski? No, kryzys Oblivionu był, nie pamiętam.
No, she certainly wouldn't. And, for whatever reason, she chose to relay Motier's information to you. I don't know exactly what's going on here, if you're the listener, or this is some fluke, or what. But what we now have before us... You're damn right we'll accept it. If we pull this off, the Dark Brotherhood will know a fear and respect we haven't seen in centuries. You think I'd abandon an opportunity to lead my family to glory? But this is all so much to take in. I need time to read the letter and figure out where we go from here. And this amulet. I'm thinking we need that amulet appraised. I want to know where it came from, how much it's worth, and if we can actually get away with selling it. And there's only one man who can give us what we need. Delvin Mallory. He's a fence, a private operator. Works out of the Ratway in Riften. Give me the letter. Bring Mallory the amulet. Find out everything you can and sell it if he's willing. He'll offer a letter of credit. That's fine. Delvin Mallory and the Dark Brotherhood have... history. He can be trusted.
Okej. W ogóle nie chciałbym sprzedawać tego amuletu, bo chętnie to bym wziął go, zenchantował i sobie nosił go. Jest jakiś unikatowy amulet, więc... Dobra. Dobra, skoczę do domu po kwiatki. Teraz będę kończył, bo też nie chcę długo. Myślę, żeby coś sobie jeszcze nie zjeść, jakiegoś lekkiego, nie wiem, chlebek z jajeczkiem albo coś.
What can I do for you?
Dobra. Teraz tak. To był The Night, tam Night potrzebny jest teraz, nie? Ten Nightshade to. No i Nirnroot. Nirnroot akurat nie mam tak dużo Nirnrootu, dlatego że po prostu on jest dosyć... Ja go nie kupowałem, a też nie jest bardzo łatwy dostępny, trzeba go pochodzić trochę, żeby go znaleźć przy wodzie właśnie. No i takiego nie używałem prawie do niczego, więc... Poty są bardzo dobrym sposobem na zarabianie kasy, ale jakoś nigdy koniec końców do tego nie poszedłem w to, nie? W sensie, no, poszedłem i zarabiałem nawet na tym, ale... Bo jak sobie expiłem, to chyba z 300 pot zrobiłem, tak? Ale bądźmy szczerzy. Będę siedział, chodził i... O, kto to jest?
How can a humble servant of Talos help you today?
Okej, co się stało z twoją córką?
I trained our daughter Lily as a healer to one day tend the shrine of Talos and replace me as a priestess of Talos. When the fighting began over the white gold concordat, she ran off to join the Stormcloaks. She had her father's fire. How could I say no? She died out there, only having tended to the wounded soldiers for a few months. We never even found her body. The Empire burned all the dead.
Okay.
He's the protector of man, the dragon of the north, the and despite the Imperials and their treaty, he will always... A devout Nord would rather fall in battle and have his blood spill upon the earth than allow the Empire to strike his name from the divinity. Talos is part of our culture. He's part of our heritage and our tradition. To suddenly have all that wrenched away is like losing someone you hold dearly in your... The Empire already took my daughter from us, but by Talos, they will not take our homeland.
Czy oni ogólnie, wiecie, Boga sobie wymyślili, nie? No i może był jakimś tam bohaterem czy coś, no ale nagle został gość Bogiem. Się nie dziwię, że się wkurwili, nie? I nawet zakładam, elfy to tak, nie? Elfy mają moc, ale zakładam, że dużo osób z innych krajów też było wkurwionych, bo weźcie sobie wyobraźcie. 8 bogów jest i nagle 9 jakiś ze Skyrim, ty, co jest kurwa, ty?
Any luck gathering those Perfect. This is just what I needed. Here's some gold for your time. Ah, yes, excellent samples. Thank you. This coin should compensate you for all the bother. Good. My experiments are at a critical stage, and these are just what I need to finish. Here's some coin for all the trouble.
Okay.
Yes. Master Elgrim will be pleased I've restored his stock of these rare ingredients.
Wcale nie takie rzadkie.
I feel I owe you a bit more than some meaningless coin for all your diligence. Here. This key unlocks my supply chest at Elgrim's Elixirs. Feel free to take what you need from time to time. I'll be refilling it once every few days or so.
Okay.
Don't forget to check your supply chest from time to time.
Teraz pewnie to zrobię, wezmę... Kupię. Nie chciałem tego ci zabierać. Weź mi wypierdol ten. Będę się w ogóle posprawdzać, gdzie te questy w końcu poddawać, bo mam te łby, mam coś tam. Znaczy te łby to akurat wiem, co mogę z nimi zrobić, ale mam parę innych rzeczy, które przydałoby się zrobić. Dobra. Kto ty jesteś?
I'm beginning to think leaving Mournhold was a mistake.
Znaki tych złodziei.
Welcome to the Bee and Barb, my lord. I don't know what to say. Such kindness is unheard of in these times. Here, I want you to accept this as payment for your sacrifice. And we both thank you.
Okay.
If you'll excuse me, I have other things to attend.
I've never seen Miol this upset about anything. It really gets to her.
Well met, friend. How can I help you?
Ours is to smile at your
If you've
passing.
got the coin, you're welcome here. Oh, if it's true that the dragons have returned, what will it mean for all of us? Is this how it all ends?
Rączka w rogu.
Riften's biggest exports used to be fishing and honey until the Blackbriar family moved in. Now the meadery is the biggest game in town. Mjol the lioness used to adventure across Skyrim before she settled down in Riften. I hear it all ended when she lost her enchanted blade. Crime is an all-time high in this city thanks to the Thieves Guild. Don't we have enough problems with the war going on? If Maven Blackbriar keeps raising prices on meat, I'll have to resort to watering it down just to make ends meet. Sibby Blackbriar is furious that his ex-lover tried to murder him. He's leaving no stone unturned searching for her. The Thieves Guild has been pushing hard to regain a foothold in this city. Rumor has it they're falling apart from the inside.
Okay.
Come back and see us again.
My skill in battle is unmatched. Why hire a common soldier to protect you when you can have...
Okej, jest jakiś czarodziej, który chce się
The
sprzedać.
only thing better than a powerful mage fighting at your side is... well...
What brings you to Balamon today? Repair? Purchase? Excellent. I think you'll be glad that you made... Thank you. I'll be sure to put it to good use. Smithing's been in my blood for generations. I owe my success to my forefathers and their recipe for flame. The secret is my forge. It consumes fire salts, a strange mineral that burns as hot as red mountain lava.
Okay.
Well, it was. Sadly, this forge is dying, and I've used the last of my fire salts. If I can't feed it soon, it may grow cold. Amazing. These must have been very hard to come by. You've saved my business and warmed an old smith's heart. For that, I thank you.
Czyli akurat 10.
People say I'm making gold off of other people's misery, but what else would I do? Smithing is all I know. Next time one of my shields deflects a killing blow, they'll change their tune. Return any time. Quite welcome here.
Protect yourself right.
New around
Buy
Riften?
armor from Granko.
Take my advice. Stay at the Bee and Bard. The bunkhouse isn't for you.
Tam muszę do Ratwayów pójść. Ratway. Czekajcie, bo by się przydało założyć teraz tą latarenkę.
I don't know, Droff. Never should have come.
Coś gadać chcieli. Czekajcie.
I don't know, Droff. They'd skin us alive if they knew we were doing this.
Why are you always acting like such a big baby? I've gotten us this far.
This far? We're living in a sewer. You said we'd have a house as big as the Blackbriars by now.
You worry about bashing people's heads in. I'll worry about the guild, okay?
Okay, okay.
I'm going to check the entrance to the Ratway. Be right back.
Okej, i coś chcą skombinować tu.
Is someone there?
Idzie bardzo powoli. Ktoś tam się bije też. Ogólnie tutaj nie ma nikogo przyjaźnia stopionego, z tego co pamiętam.
Huh? This one, huh? We are routed. Fall back.
Dobra, trudno. Chciałem sprawdzić, czy może jak zabiję mu kumpla, to się uspokoi, ale się nie uspokoił. Ta. Ogólnie to jest skrót, żeby sobie wejść tam na górę, a tutaj jest ten. O ty. Się dałem porobić. Pułapce jakieś. Tak, jestem ciekaw, czy za ściana jest to. I wszyscy mają nazwy i to wygląda bardzo tak, jakby po prostu chcieli zrobić wcześniej jakąś lokację tutaj konkretną, ale im po prostu, może nie tyle co nie wyszło, że lokację konkretną, bardziej, że misję jakieś konkretne tutaj porobić z nimi, ale coś nie wyszło i no, jesteśmy teraz w tym pokoju, że tak to nazwę. Dobra, tam coś wcześniej było? Jeszcze jakiś ten? Nie. Dobra, to nie. To jakiś blok do odcinania głów chyba mogłoby się wydawać. Low life. O.
Need something?
No i tu jest przejście dalej. Tutaj są te schodki, które odblokowałem sobie. A tutaj jest taka wajcha. Mateusz wajchę przełóż i ona prowadzi do wyjścia po prostu. Tak, to jest Ragged Falcon, tak? Czy jak to tam się nazywa? No i są tu ludzie. Główny ściek. Coś mi ścieka do ścieka.
Stay out of trouble, or there's gonna be trouble. Maul? Yeah. That jerk works for Maven Blackbriar now. Left me down here watching this garbage heap. I guess he's better at all that talking stuff anyway. I just mess everything up. They call me Dirge because I'm the last thing you hear before they put you in the ground. Why? You think it's funny or something? No. Sorry if I sounded so mean there. My brother always said I have a big mouth. Here, have one on me. I already told you. They call me Dirge because I'm the last thing you hear before they put you in the ground.
You'd better have coin to pay for your drinks. There's no handouts here. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
Jeszcze by się przydało, żebyś ty miał monety, no też byłoby zajebiście. Ta.
Sure. How about you mind your own business about it? And I won't have to get Dirge to toss you into the cistern.
Cistern to się nazywa.
Whatever you're selling, I'm not buying. You've already learned all I can teach you.
Okay, a ty kto ty jest?
I suppose I can work with your face. After all, the sculptor cannot always choose the finest clay.
O czym ty
I
gadasz?
assumed you were here to see me about your face. To have it sculpted into something more artful than nature has bestowed upon you. So, are you here as a client? Shall I remake your face? I have not always been a ragged beggar. I learned my art from the masters of the art of flesh sculpture. I studied with the faculty of chirurgeons in Cloudrest. I walked with the hollow-faced men of Notahogra for 3 years. I count the nobility of both the Empire and the Dominion among my clients. And yet, I have fallen so low that I must justify myself to a wanderer in the sewers of this backwater of the world. Oh, you're from the college. I've been waiting for you. Please make sure this arrives in a timely manner, and don't scratch it up. Change it. I can remake your face, if that's what you desire. I do not practice my art for free, however. I doubt you can afford my services. You have the smell of the vagabond about you. Indeed, it is no small thing to submit yourself to the flesh sculptor's knife.
If you're looking for conversation, the flag... Vekel and me, we have a thing going. So I recommend you keep your hands off the merchandise. You don't impress me, so don't even try.
Whatever you're selling, I'm not buying.
Oh, now you must be lost. Best you scurry off while you're able. The ratway, well, it has a habit of swallowing up the uninvited. Oh, I see. Well now, how is Astrid doing these days, huh? Tell her to stop by sometime. We can have a drink. Catch up. Ah, but we can discuss that later, yeah? What does the Brotherhood need? Let's see. Where, oh, where did you get this? No, don't answer. I don't want to know. This is an amulet of the Emperor's Elder Council, specially crafted for each member. Worth a small fortune. Ain't something you give up lightly. Look, it ain't my business to tell the Dark Brotherhood its business, but if you killed a member of the Elder Council, you'd better believe. Buy it. This. An Elder Council amulet? Oh yes. Oh yes indeed. Oh, wait just one moment. Here is a letter of credit, usable by Astrid only, for any service or item I can provide, as per our standard arrangement. You bring that back to your lovely mistress, with my regards.
Okej. Nie ma pierdolony.
I have no business with you.
Niestety nie ma. Nic, no trudno. Chciałem tego. Chciałem... co chciałem? Chciałem odkraść od niego ten amulet, ale no widzicie, nie dało się.
What was that?
What was that? Wszyscy tacy jacyś przerażeni. Kogoś tu zajebali. Norda jakiegoś. O! Złotego naszyjnika nie zabrali z niego. A nie, bo to zajebało go ta. Okej. Miałem kończyć i o, taki chuj, widzicie jak to jest. Tam chyba nie było innego przejścia, nie? Niż tędy. Da się skoczyć. Komuś tam dupsko smażyłem. O. Miał jedną strzałę, cwaniak, ty. Młoteczek.
I'll find you.
Jakoś o wiele bardziej mnie widzą niż normalnie to jest ten. Niż normalnie. Ty, nawet nieźle się tu goście kurwa dorobili, ty. Trochę złota mają. Zenchantowane rzeczy. Kurde, ej. Tak, jakby ktoś nie pamiętał, to ten elf nam zleci, żeby tu przyjść i... Znaczy no, żeby wejść i odzyskać, bo mu okradli ten... łuk. Skurwysynu, ukradły mi łuk. Nawet widział kto, nie? W sensie zobaczył, że goście uciekają i potem się zorientował, że to łuk ukradli mu. Warrens. To ciekawe. Co to za miejsce? O.
Go away, go away, go away! No more! I yield, I yield!
Okej, nie zabijemy jej jak nie muszę.
You don't think Hope, do you? I don't. He's right.
Knajczak coś. O!
Hey, hands off!
Sorry, masz. Jakiś to jest imperialny oficer chyba. Jakiś. Czemu oni mnie widzą wszyscy? Co jest do chuja pana?
Their fires lit up the night, all across Lake Rumer, like stars come to Earth. It was beautiful, really. He explained it all to me, before when I still understood. I don't remember, but I still know. I finally understand what it all means, what it was all for. The killing, and the dying. It's hopeless, he told me. He's right, you know. I had a medal. It had someone's face on it. I threw it away after. It didn't help. He'll tell you, just ask. You don't even need to ask. He'll tell you anyway. Their fires lit up the night, all across Lake Rumer. Stars come to Earth. It was beautiful, really. He explained it all to me, before when I still understood. I don't remember, but I still know.
Ktoś ewidentnie mówi o wojnie.
Mercy!
W sensie mówi o tym, że ktoś mu coś powiedział. Mówi o medalu. Mówi o bitwie, że wiedział pewnie o jakimś oficerze, czy tam generale, czy coś i że wyjaśni mu, dlaczego muszą walczyć, pewnie coś w ten deseń. Co? Dobra. To jest koleś z Questa. Kto mnie kurwa widzi cały czas? Może, że w walce jestem, dlatego mi cały czas pokazuje ją. No dobra. Heavy the death. Nie ma tu jakiegoś szybszego skrótu? Żeby od razu na górę wejść? Chyba nie. Jestem ciekaw, czyj to naszyjnik jest z Rady, nie? Bo to jest jakby Rada Cesarska. Która tam godzina jest? Pierwsza, zaraz.
Yeah, I'm listening. You already know all that I know.
I have no business with you.
Dobra. Na razie i tak tam mamy te Unusual Gemsy, nie? Czy jak to się nazywa? Na razie i takich nie sprawdzimy. Musimy chyba być w gildii złodziejczą, no, przejść parę questów, żeby tych podstawowych takich, żeby ona była dla nas jakkolwiek tam. Dobra. Już nie była chata tej dwójki? Kto to jest Rommel jakiś? Tak, ogólnie trzymanie złota zaraz przy głowie nie jest zbyt dobrym pomysłem. Bo to jest tak, że tak jak próbujecie, jak się kładziecie na na łóżku i powiedzmy łóżko macie, nie wiem, na środku pokoju i głowę kładziecie w stronę drzwi, to też nie jest dobry pomysł, bo to wtedy ludzie...
And what might you... That's it. You found it. I don't know how you got it back, and I don't want to know. Frankly, I don't even care. I'm just so glad to see it again. Here, this is all I can afford to give you as compensation.
Okej, o kurwa. No, powiem ci, że dałeś mi w chuj. Itemków. Dał mi flawlessowych w chuj rzeczy. Tak, no i wiecie, jakby gdy jest bliżej głowa albo głowa, na przykład właśnie macie jakieś, nie wiem, pieniądze ukryte, tak? Czy ukryte w worku postawione koło głowy, no to jak się obudzicie, to was nie ma, nie? Ogólnie. Czy w sumie teraz, czy lepiej się obudzić, czy lepiej się nie budzić?
Good, you're back. Well, what did Mallory have to say? Is the amulet authentic? The Elder Council? Oh, now that explains quite a bit. Motier, you naughty, naughty boy. Hiring the Dark Brotherhood to help you rise beyond your station. Delicious. Was Mallory willing to buy the amulet? Splendid. Then we're ready to begin. Or, more specifically, you're ready to begin. After all, you're the one the Night Mother spoke to. But by Sithis, I hope I'm making the right choice here. You may be an effective killer, but your command of guile leaves much to be desired. The sealed letter you delivered to me was mysteriously unsealed upon its arrival. I can only assume you've read its contents. Sloppy. But moving on to business. As you probably already know from reading the letter, you're going to a wedding. Well, more like the public reception. It should be a lovely affair. You'll mingle with the guests, eat some cake, stab the bride. Oh yes, you've got to kill the bride at her wedding. And they say romance is dead. Your target's name is Vittoria Vici. She oversees the East Empire Company's business holdings in Solitude. The wedding is being held in that city, at the Temple of the Divines. Her death will cause an uproar, which is exactly what we want. Vici is likely to address her guests frequently, as is the wedding custom. Kill her when she does that, and I promise you a significant bonus. Now go, and give the City of Solitude a celebration they're not likely to forget.
Tak. Czy jednak miało znaczenie, czy wziąłem ten list, czy nie?
Kill well. Often.
To czy przeczytałem ten list, czy nie? My chyba znamy Wiktorię.
Need something? You gotta kill a soft little woman on her wedding day. What's next? Murdering a crippled orphan in his sleep? Right then.
Okej. Ten to zawsze jest taki pocieszający.
It's been quite a bit. It's no fair. I love weddings. Astrid should have given this contract to me. Instead, she's got me visiting cities and assessing security. How boring. But listen, I think I can help you. The wedding reception is outside the Temple of the Divines, right? In Solitude? If so, the bride will probably address the crowd from the balcony. It overlooks the courtyard. Well, there's an old statue there.
Wiedziałem o niej
I've
już.
seen it. Hanging bread over where she'll be standing. Old means weak. Weak means full.
To wiedziałem akurat. Ja wiem o wszystkich tych sprawach.
Like creeping round in the shadow? No, killing her will be easy. She'll be so happy she'll never see it coming. I should know. I killed a bride once. Who's our honeymoon? Tepid, I said. The bathwater should be tepid. Lukewarm is not tepid. Close, maybe, but there is a difference. Stupid cow.
Okay.
Remember, fireballs. You can never go wrong.
Sithis whisper. I hope you don't mind, but I took the liberty of surveying the site of the reception. There's a small parapet just opposite the balcony that would prove an excellent spot for a long-range kill. I left something there for you, if you're inclined to take that approach.
Okej. Pewnie łuki, strzały czy coś.
Brother. There are indeed 3 to be exact. There's Deacus, a shipwreck scavenger, Mirandrew Joe, a traveling caravaner, and Honoriath, a hunter. The Wood Elf may run a stall in the city, but he retreats to the plains outside Whiterun to hunt. Kill him there, and no one will bear witness. He's an accomplished wizard, and locating him may be challenging as he travels with the caravans. He's an Argonian layabout, likes to scavenge shipwrecks. My guess is he'll run if threatened, or swim if given the chance. Slaughtering the Emperor's cousin at her wedding? Those guards will be out for blood. Wouldn't surprise me if the crowd jumped in too.
Okay.
Good luck, and try not to get yourself killed.
Need something?
Jeszcze Cicero tylko zostanie po nim.
Aye, sir. Your contract sounds simple, which means it certainly will not be. Getting into that reception will be easy, but have you thought about getting out? Kill well and often.
Wątpię, żeby Cicero mi coś powiedział ciekawego.
Need something?
Ten to jest useless.
Right then.
Dobra. Może ty mi jeszcze coś powiesz?
Shouldn't you be out ruining someone's special day? An excellent question. Vittoria Vici is the first cousin to our dear Emperor, Titus Mede II. Vici has obvious imperial connections. Her husband has ties to the Stormcloaks. Their union is a step toward reconciliation. So if there's a murder at the wedding, not only will it stall the peace process, it will send shockwaves throughout the entire empire. The Emperor's hand will be forced. He'll have to travel to Skyrim to deal with the aftermath. And he'll find the Dark Brotherhood waiting.
No widzicie, czyli my go po prostu przyzywamy.
He had a trip to Skyrim planned for months, and cancelled at the last minute, much to his cousin's dismay. Seems the Emperor realized his presence would necessitate a more direct role in the ongoing hostilities, a role he was obviously unwilling to take. All that will change with his cousin's murder. Everyone will think it was motivated by the conflict, between the Imperial Legion and Stormcloaks. And the Emperor will be forced to come clean up the mess. This is a public kill. How you do it is entirely up to you. Arrow to the throat? Knife in the belly? Your choice, so long as it's loud and messy. Because of the current political climate, people are going to assume the murder is related to the bad blood between the Legion and Stormcloaks. In any event, when Vici dies, it's going to be complete pandemonium. Best have your escape route planned out in advance.
Dobra.
Off to
Ta, czyli po prostu... Ta chciała się żenić, znaczy no, chciała się żenić, że małżeństwo jest krokiem w zjednoczenie znowu, znaczy no, w stronę pokoju, o, to jest lepsze określenie. I co? I z uwagi na to, że jest ta wojna, to cesarz miał tu podróżować właśnie na ten ślub kuzynki.
You're back. Did you bring me anything?
Nie, tym razem.
Aww.
Miał właśnie na ślub swojej kuzynki przybyć, ale z uwagi na to, że jest wojna, to żeby nie musiał dbać właśnie o ten, żeby nie musiał spraw tych wojennych, zajmować się sprawami wojennymi, to ten.
You're from Cyrodiil. You know nothing about us. Nothing.
Oh, I know enough. I know those troublemaking Stormcloaks refuse to submit to Imperial authority. Such seditious behavior. Why, it's treason.
And when the elves marched into your beloved Cyrodiil, and everyone took up arms against them, wasn't that treason? Against the Dominion, huh?
Why, that's not the same thing at all. The Dominion were invaders, conquerors. We had to fight them to preserve our own way of life.
My point exactly.
Okay.
Vittoria may be pretty, but does she have the right hips for the job? I want grandchildren, and lots of them.
A, czyli to jest z tego. Jest z... jak oni się nazywają? Co ich niedawno spotkaliśmy.
Oh, why? Why, certainly. I keep telling myself I'm not losing a son. I'm gaining an Imperial daughter. An Imperial daughter.
Okej, i tak się dobrze ustawiacie zaraz kuzynka cesarza?
Oh, did you miss the ceremony? It was rather quick, actually. The couple seemed more concerned with their reception. Oh, yes. Presiding over the union of two lovers is one of my greatest responsibilities.
Patrz, jakiś kozak.
It helps that Asgeir and Vittoria truly care for each other. Blessed are those who worship.
I'm just here to provide
for they know
protection
true
for His
grace.
Eminence's cousin. Please, enjoy
I
yourself.
still think my boy should have had a traditional Nord wedding. Outside, in the cool mountain air. No, I'm not having a good time. My boy just married a god's-forsaken Imperial. Skyrim is full of eager Nord women, and he beds down with the enemy.
Okay.
Support Ulfric, or... I try. There's nothing in between.
Vittoria did pretty well for herself, marrying that Asgeir. Not a bad... Oh my, yes. I absolutely love weddings. I haven't found my special
Skąd ja ją
someone,
kojarzę?
but there's still hope. Vittoria is, well, getting up in years. Thank you for helping my aunt earlier.
This wedding is boring. I wish they had jugglers. Not really. It's just a bunch of elders standing around looking important. I wish something exciting would happen. Sure, whatever you say. Bye.
Thank you all.
Long as I stay out of the way. Am I? Free food and wine, and nobody's trying to throw me in the dungeon. I wish they did weddings here every day. It's best you leave me be.
A marriage of both love and political advantage. A rare thing indeed. So far, I just hope things remain calm. Wine gets drunk, tempers flare. This may be a joyous celebration, but it's shadowed by a lot of animosity. Be well.
If you want my opinion, I think they should have paid for an entire quartet. Plenty of bards at the college would have loved the opportunity. I am, thank you. I do so enjoy singing at weddings. It's just one of the many
Dum
duties
dum
we at
diddy
the
dum
Bards
dum.
College are called upon to perform. Now you can say you've
Sorry,
met the
no
most
time to talk. I
talented
need to
bard
keep
in all
playing.
of Skyrim.
My nephew, the Emperor, too busy to attend the wedding of his beloved cousin. We won't stand for this slight, I assure you. I most certainly am not. I've lost my daughter to a Nord beast, and my nephew Titus is too busy playing Emperor to even show up.
Good friends and neighbors.
Until next time.
Aesir and I thank you for coming to our reception. We thank you for sharing the love we have for each other. In this courtyard, there are no Stormcloaks. There are no Imperials.
Wyłączamy
There are
latarynkę.
only people come to celebrate a union of two souls. So make
To tam
merry.
brzęczy pa 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 pa.
May you all be as happy in your lives as I know I will be in mine. Thank you again for everything.
Ktoś tu miał mi coś zostawić. Tam dam tiri dim dim. Kurwa tiri li. Jesus fucking Christ. Okej, pytanie. Jeszcze podpisy, nie? Tam mi coś zostawiła, tylko co ona w świątyni mi zostawiła? Nie wiem, bo nigdy tego nie zobaczyłem. Chcę zobaczyć, co to przynajmniej jest. Pa pa pam pam pam. Dobra, nie mam pojęcia, nie widzę tu niczego. Pa pa pam pam pam. Tiri. Krwa beka. Może ona mówiła gdzieś o tym w jakimś miejscu. A, tam coś jest, ej. Łuk i potion, jakiś pewnie strzelectwa. Myślę jak spierdolę. Mogę wyskoczyć przez balkon tutaj? Nie no, pewnie zginę. A nie da się nawet. Ja właśnie mogę z nim pogadać?
Now, fella, let's not get too close to my new bride, eh? The best. Victorious, good woman. Any man should be so lucky. I know my father is not happy about me marrying an Imperial, but that is his problem. It's been good talking
What
to
an
you.
amazing day this has been. I hope you've been enjoying the festivities. I'm just so overwhelmed. Such kindness for me. Oh, no need to be shy. My day is your day, please. Eat, drink, make merry. We're all friends here. These days there is dread everywhere, whether it be war or dragon. But I beg you, here, today, put such fears aside. Enjoy yourselves. You have all helped to make this a truly extraordinary wedding. All of my dreams have come true, so thank you. Thank you all.
Victoria, no!
Did you hear someone do something? The bride has been murdered! Somebody help!
Murder, jaki murder? Wypadek, kurwa. Tak, jestem mieszkańcem zwykłym, a ta skórzana zbroja to po prostu jest ciepło. No i tyle, się skończyło. Rumakowanie. Jacy enemies? Przecież ja nie mam wrogów, ty. Pewnie muszę wyjść z miasta. A jeszcze pogadałem, nigdy z nimi nie gadałem, wiecie? Tam, tiririm, tam. Wiedziałem, że kiedyś po tego typa tutaj przyjdę. W końcu.
You go find your own wreck. This one's mine. Go away. I don't know who you are, but this is my spot. Whatever's on that ship is mine.
O, miał Black Soula, ej. To ciekawe. Wiem, że go wcześniej próbowałem ale druga to ma. Próbowałem go zabijać. Okradać. No, już wygląda jakby nadal siedział. Właśnie, bo ja miałem tam jakiemuś gościowi odzyskać coś, nie? Jakiś przedmiot. I też w sumie do Vex miałem chyba pójść, czy tam do tej czarnej kapłanki. W związku z z tym, że podobno ta tutaj dziewczyna do niej uciekła, czy coś.
I'll add it to the list of things I need to take care of. Thank you. All right.
Właśnie, my nie mieliśmy jakieś książki nazbierać? Jakieś tej? Ta Old Ways właśnie. Dobra. To chyba ten gościu, co ma karczmę. Tak mi się wydaje. O, idealnie.
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have any questions.
Looking for my husband, Nazim? Check the Jarl's backside. That's usually where he stuffs himself these days.
You're making me nervous. Is there something you need? Well now, you are a strange one. You remind me a bit of myself when I'm stalking a deer. I'm not quite sure how I feel about that.
God help!
O. To ciekawe, że
Let
zauważył.
me know if you see anything you like.
You're making me nervous. Well now, you are a strange one. You remind me a bit of myself when I'm stalking a deer. I'm not quite sure how I feel about that.
Jak Indianie zrobimy, w serducho mu szczelimy.
No.
Kurwa mać. Może serio poczekać do ranka?
Just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have any questions.
You're making me nervous. Well now, you are a strange one. You remind me a bit of myself when I'm stalking.
Zacząłem siadać zamiast wstać, no. Ten gościu to chyba na tym sprzedaje mięso, nie? O kurde. No. Na targu. Strażnicy chodzą. Dosyć gęsto nawet.
I find your presence unnerving. Please depart.
Dostał w plecy siemanara. O, patrzcie jaki zbieg okoliczności, goście tu idą tą drogą. Sobie do nich podbiegnę w sumie. Czy dobrze idę? Też gdzieś mi tam... Aha. Shard. Kto jest Shard? O. Nic tu nie było, co za ciekawa sytuacja. Ale tu chyba imperialsi chodzą, nie? Czy co? Flagaj, no imperialsi chodzą. My tam już kilka razy nawet chcieli ci zajebać w sumie bractwo, nie? Tylko, że to zawsze było ciekawe. No, wiecie, to byli tacy jacyś zwykli NPC-ty, nie? Jestem ciekaw, czy jak dołączę do tej gildii, to się skończy to, że już nie będą mnie próbowali ani ci zabić, ani złodzieje mnie nie będą próbować okraść. Muszę iść w kimę. Chyba są tam już. Chyba to oni, nie? Teraz pytanie, czy to była pota uzupełnienia na maksa staminy i se zmarnowałem, czy może... Co tu się kurwa dzieje, ty? Się napierdalają w kogoś, ty. Okej, czemu oni zaczęli do nich napierdalać? Do tego zwłaszcza.
There is no trust for Khajiit in this place.
And how may Marandru Joe assist you, hmm? Now, aren't you a strange one? Well, if you're here to shop, shop. If not, find some other caravan to stock.
Okej. Co jest kurwa z tymi strzałami, ty? Zrobiłem tylko minę. Ups. Gdy strzeliłem mnie do tego. W tej zajebałem w plecy. Jakieś chujowe strzały pospadały tutaj zaraz tego, a to jakaś orkowa strzała w ogóle. Były 3, nie? To co, ostatni był w pękninie? Nie. Nie wiem, szczerze, nawet nie pamiętam. Misja powróć do kogoś tam. Co to jest Satan? Gdzie mam z tym iść? Nie wiem, z czym to jest związana misja. Z czym to jest związana misja?
You've been a good friend to me. That means something.
Ha.
Luck with Sapphire.
Dobra, to jest ten gościu, że mu dług.
8. You actually talked her into it? I don't know what to say. I didn't think anyone in Riften even cared what happened to me. Look, I was saving this, but I wanted you to have it. I thought I might need it if Sapphire came for me, but I don't need it anymore.
Co zatrzymała? No, że ona mi powiedziała, że nie, spokojnie, a kurwa jest jedno, nie, że mi powiedziała sobie jakieś tam rzeczy, a drugie to czy przyjdzie, czy nie przyjdzie. Dobra, cofam się tu, zapisuję i kończę na dzisiaj. Na teraz w sumie. Dzisiaj jest w środa. Muszę być ogarnięty na jutro. Także następnego siemano.